You're thinking of the lizard people. There's still that island next to the place.
Do it live!
Do it now.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Just on
Do it
repeat.
live!
Lizard.
Beautiful.
It wouldn't have it any other way.
Truly a blessing. Yes, now I can punch ghosts as if they were physical beings.
Hey, we can both make us now.
Hell yeah. We can go take on that little island near the lizard folk landscapes. And I can also go beat up that one follower. It's like, what are you here to do, lizard? More complaining about my methods. No, not complaining. Physical demonstration, you see. It really does. I really love the song. It just has like this sick beat to it.
Welcome in, everybody. I am your GM now and always, Cloudheart on Cloudheart TV. Nope.
Beautiful.
Don't do that.
Somebody made it qualify, Bill.
No. I had YouTube music, but it went to the next automatically.
It's like new song. Let's go.
Autoplay on. Welcome, everybody. I am your GM now and always on Cloudheart TV, and this is Pathfinder's Kingmaker, Misfits, session 43. We're at 43 episodes, baby. Let's go ahead and get into it. Time to rock and sock some ghosts. Would you like to elucidate why we're going to be rocking socks and some ghosts? For the
We have
Dex
the ability to.
Yeah, as Dex has now gained the power to physically harm ghosts, as long as he carries a neat little coffin on his back or on his person.
In the meantime, we're going to bring in my favorite character, little Lindsay, and her wife.
My wife.
My wife.
And Lindsay's going to give us the recap.
That's the ability for those who wish to read.
Spirit Coffin.
Spirit coffin.
Lindsay's Epic Dwaradelf Journal, Chapter 42 recap. So we investigated a bit after the Basilisk attack from the whole incident with Tamal, after the Imbeth Traveler's Lodge, at the hunting grounds and at the hunting grounds. We're able to find a little bit of info. Luckily, or unluckily, it depends on how you look at it. Not too much happened. We took our time taking a turn at our kingdom, warning everyone and caring for our kingdom's people at the capital of Shrike Hall, where Corey had a very special legal guest who I am not allowed to mention anything more audience, but just know that our kingdom's laws are in the greatest of care. Of the many clues we discovered related to the abyssal and first world energies monsters that were spreading around due to this cult of the monster bloom or cult of the bloom, we did discover that via ingesting small black seeds, which can be found in much of the even the rivers and much of the food in the wild and even the wild animals, because the animals may have eaten it, that it is very possible to be transformed should you ingest one of these seeds and these seeds become lodged in your throat or your stomach. In addition to this, we found out clues that led us to a small goblin village known as Greencry, near the Imbeth Traveler's Lodge. There we found several clues that seemed to implicate the village, until, of course, we met their priest chieftain, Mugland. Or at least someone who was pretending to be Mugland, and after they de-transformed, we found out it was another goblin of a different name, going by the name of none other than Verthod. Yeah. Than Verthod. The DM also has some delicious crispy celery sticks. He challenged us, or at least Corey, and was promptly defeated because he did not realize who he was messing with. that is where we pick up next time, Kingdom and Citizens, and where we shall continue for the sake of the kingdom. Everyone else in this area generally is hospitable to you, having discovered that their former leader Muglin was actually not Muglin but instead Berthod. They are extremely annoyed that they have been tricked and deceived, but they have noticed some subtle changes in what they've been being taught and preached, and so they're already understanding about the moment when this happened in their culture. They all kind of like allow you to come and go as you please moving forward, and they actually offer to you, hey Fekro. Borgo and Libu kind of approach you. We kind of need a new priest chieftain. You ever done the job before?
No.
Become new king of this land, or chieftain.
Would you like to? We heard you're a chieftain somewhere else of a kind.
But kind is definitely a name.
I just restarted it. I don't know why it just cut out, guys, but hopefully it doesn't do that again. Welcome in, everybody.
And we're back.
Fekro's been put on the spot by these goblins.
And then the stream was put on the spot by the goblins, and the stream decided, I'm not ready.
I'll respond by saying, is that a hard and fast rule?
Oh, Lamashu? Yeah, like we're pretty dedicated.
I see. Then I will have to decline.
They give you a really sharp look. They look amongst themselves. The rest of the goblins look amongst themselves. They look at you. They look at Corey. They climb over the fence towards Corey. That's all right.
I have a better idea, actually. I'm not the priesty type, you see.
No, chemical
But
type.
if any of you were interested, you could learn at our capital how to be a priest, and then they can come back and be your priest or priestess.
One of them steps over to the
It's over there.
the place. He's like the tender. His name is Tyndell. Actually, kind of ironically, he sometimes it just be like that.
Mhm.
He opens the door to the pickle room, goes in, grabs a bunch, comes back out, and like he hands out a couple of pickles, like just from the stores, and then grabs like the biggest one for himself, the freshest, crunchiest one.
Ooh, nice.
So you're saying that there's like Lamashtu classes back at the temple?
To be more specific, well, to answer your question first, no. But what I'm specifically speaking of is at our capital, we are tolerant of pretty much every religion. So we do have a lot of priest types there that one of you could learn from, and then come back and be the priest of the people.
Lindsay steps forward. I kind of know a little bit about like every culture. I don't know everything. I have books, a lot of books that we can pull from, and like we're building currently an arcana. He holds up his hand. Please, please, please. There's no need to go so in depth. I've been pickle tender for 7 years. Kind of getting old. I'm 8 years old, by the way.
Interesting.
I see.
So, if you could,
do you want to learn?
yeah, I'd be down to learn. My name's Tyndell. It's got an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Tyndale.
I feel that somewhere in the name.
Well, in case you haven't heard, I'm Fekro.
Kind of walks up to you. Zangel, be ready to take my order. And he's like, he holds up, Zangel holds up her hand. No, not even. And she will return back to, she was to return back to her hut where she makes the weapons.
What do you think, Lindsay? I think Tristan could be a good teacher.
She like leans over to your ear. You do realize Lamashtu is like there's like a classical interpretation and separation of like good from evil gods, and like Lamashtu is very clearly on the bad side. You don't realize Tristan will not support that.
I'll have a conversation with him, but yes, I know.
Hey, good god aligned man. Teach these goblins
There's-
about their bad god.
There's a reason for what I'm doing.
Is there?
Yes. Is it a good idea? Maybe not. Am I going with it anyways? Yes. I'll tell you about it later.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay then.
You know, I could just teach them about the true flame, right?
No, it's okay. I have a better idea.
Okay.
He's like better than the true flame. Heresy. Burn.
It's a very
he's not
multicultural group of followers. Like there's Dex, who doesn't really believe in much of anything so far, as he doesn't know what to believe. There's Spectro, who very clearly
he's just here for the nature.
Sarah and Ray. There's someone who believes in a god, but their god is actually factually dead. Like not like a Nietzschean god is dead situation, but they've actually been gonked.
Poor Amiri. She's like, don't rub in the salt, please. You become your god. I don't gods. I don't wanna.
What are you doing, Sacral Lord here? I was about to say. I was like, I don't know where he's going. I don't know what he's doing. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
At first I was exploring over here to see if there was anything to look at, but then I see it was just the ruins of the place that was caught fire.
What are you guys
What?
doing?
You don't like me just walking around?
I mean, you can investigate this town. That is an option. You guys are allowed to investigate this town to get some more clues on where to go next.
We got all our research points here, so
You got all the research
Did we?
points you can get here. Yes,
Okay.
I believe you're up to 35.
There are some feats I can just activate for no reason.
Let's find door number 1. Plants.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly write down a note, a letter to Tristan.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna. Basic details are, hey, I'm leaving this goblin in your character learn how to be a priest. Fair warning, they are followers of Lamashtu, but I'm hoping your influence can maybe help that.
Just convert them.
Out of character, yes.
I can convert them. Yeah.
In character, no.
So that little box that you opened, the greenhouse deck, that is where Berthide set up a lot of alchemical stations with potted plants, and the entire point of that greenhouse was to like make it appear that these goblins had been using it to grow strange plants. The only person actually going in there was Berthad.
Oh, okay.
They've been using this place to set up and like kind of like use this goblin village as like a smokescreen for the cult.
Okay. Yeah, if we've already obtained all the research points, I was thinking of asking them. It's like, have y'all recently planted any seeds around lately, or fruits that you've been told not to eat?
Like they all look around and they're like, and like they don't really do much planting. They've begun to do that, but they don't do much of it. And like they're like, mostly it was Verthod. Can we get going? I don't like it here.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, what is the plan, guys? You inform me.
I think we should
I
try
might
to
have-
look for more clues.
If that gets us out of this town, Corey fully agrees.
All right, crew, let's split up and look for clues
You know,
elsewhere.
I'll look for clues in town.
The walking fireball with a bunch of grass houses. Yep, sounds like a good idea.
So just
Oh,
because
yeah.
Let's
because
split up,
the-
gang.
the goblins couldn't locate the trail, does that stop us from being able to locate it if we did like a check?
Like they don't know if anything has been planted in the area. Like they're not the ones who've been planting. Mostly it was Verthod.
Hmm.
They're not used to that
What
kind
I'm
of living.
specifically referencing is
Man, if only
the
Dex
end
was
of last
slightly,
session.
if only Dex was slightly more evil. If we had Jade with him, be like, hey, sweetheart, ask the corpse where he's been planting things.
Shouldn't a goblin be aware of the hunter-gathering lifestyle his race lives? What is this farming?
I was referencing the check that the goblins made at the end of last session to find the trail.
To find the trail. Oh, the goblins. Yes, the goblins will make a check. I have not rolled it yet. Let me see. It's going to be a D20 with the head goblin, Zango. Zango will return and says, "Do you guys still want me to go check out this, like wherever they've been heading?" And Zango
Yeah.
will use his stealth roll with a D20. And seeing as how Zango is not a hero, not even remotely, they're mostly just a craftsman. They're not a knock-knock. They are just a regular
there?
goblin. They're going to roll. They do not know. They don't crit fail, but they fail. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They have no idea where the trail is.
Actually, with these exotic and weird plants in this room,
Yes.
can I do an occultism check on them? See if any of them are tied to that ritual?
You automatically know that these are first world plants. Just from like off rip, like just from like familiarity of like seeing the few ones we've seen before. You already know that these are first world plants. You can make an occultism check to see like if they're tied to a ritual. You don't find out much besides the fact that this seems to be a staged greenhouse, where it's not even clear that like the person who was doing the deception actually knew too much about planting things either. So it doesn't seem that Berthod actually knew much about planting or cultivating these creatures. It seems those two plants that he had with him that he threw out into the field kind of cultivated themselves.
Hmm.
Can I investigate those with occultism?
Yes, you may. Let me see what the DC on them is. Okay, cool. It's typically going to be nature, so occultism is going to make the DC go up by 4. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have nature, so I might as well just roll what I got.
It'd either be you or it'd be me at this point. You got this.
Ooh,
That is a good
Nice.
roll.
Very nice.
That is a crit roll, actually.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that these are snapping fly traps, and these are also creatures which likely exploded out of another being. Though you don't know what they exploded out of, it is clear that they exploded out of something related to the ritual.
Got it. So they were brought over through the ritual.
Yeah. They are creatures of first world energies suffused with abyssal energies.
Oh, and abyssal.
The plot thickens wider.
Just as a reminder, if you run into anything abyssal, then you have a crystal of banishment. Deck. It doesn't work on anything that's not Fey or first world and over again. If you run into a demon and you try and banish it, you're gonna get laughed at.
He's like, how's that working for you, nerd? It just shows me. Ah.
Man, you should keep that secret so that we would see it live.
Yeah,
Lose a Mary and get laughed at.
Laugh track plays.
Honestly, they just sit there and just fucking. It's like summons up more demons. Why'd you summon more demons? Oh, you know. It's like I just feel insulted.
I should have kept that secret. I'm learning the art of not doing that. Not bad.
It's fine. I'll forget about it at some point. But
I'm
I'm
kicking
also
myself for
trying to
not
make
doing
sure. Yeah.
So you guys are kind of left in this town that you've mostly investigated. Like, in all honesty, I will scoot you along if you wish. That you don't really know what else to investigate except to just wait for another incident.
Yep, I want to convert someone.
Of course you do. Gremlin.
There are a couple of 2- and 3-year-old goblins, which are not the equivalent of like 2- and 3-year-old people. It's like they're more like in their early stages of adolescence.
I'm not going to do like individuals. I'm just going to give like a little religious speech about the true flame.
I think give a mini sermon.
Yeah. I'm not really going to go up to individuals. I'm just going to be like, hey, if you want to listen, listen.
Now, where are you giving the speech from?
And if you want to listen, you will listen. Ah.
I'm not going to give it in front of their statue, because even I'm aware you don't do that in front of other god statues.
Like, just immediately we just see the plant get smited with frost.
Smartest decision you've made all day.
And it's just the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
We just started.
Hey, we'll get it
Quite
right
the
here.
flex, though, if you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you
It
want
would be
flex?
quite the flex. But I already have another god looking at my records, so let's not get another one.
Come on, Fireplane, Mog the Goblin God in front of it.
Yeah. Let me
Oh,
pull
I
up.
need to roll a society check real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
This is my
yeah.
racism roll. No, not at all.
This is if you know how smart to be, right? This is what you're rolling for?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, cool. Go stand in front of that statue.
Gotcha.
It is one of the highest points with the most visibility.
It would be the easiest to preach in front of all these people as they kind of gather and you like insinuate to them like there's something you'd like to say.
Come forth, I wish to show you something.
All right,
Oh,
religious
the Goblin
conflict.
God.
In fact, I'm gonna be right here.
Standing in it.
I love it.
Is it crit fail? If it is crit fail, I'll be right here. If it's not, I'm gonna be right here. Which one is it?
I feel
GM.
like you're about to get smited.
Oh, I'm 100%.
That's not a crit fail, but that's a fail. You're like,
Okay, I'm gonna be right here then. If it was crit
Yeah.
fail, it's gonna be like right here at the feet. All right, let's see what feats I want to use to try to survive. All right.
It feels good being a Chaos Agent for once.
Oh, I like doing chaos stuff as well. But I also have like multiple gods I've pissed off in this campaign alone with both my characters, so
Join the club, buddy.
I pissed off your god as well. In fact, I got cursed by him too. Let's see, which spells do I want to use? This isn't going to be a ritual.
as we zoom in to Status Ignis preparing to give his speech, there all of you guys are all, like they're talking amongst themselves, like what exactly is about to happen? What does this guy do? Is this like going to be like for a show or entertainment?
We're about to find out if it's about to be entertainment.
It's It is something that he does of his own of it.
Ooh, I can do a prophecy.
Oh God!
Go ahead.
Do you want the prophecy though, Gia?
Yeah. Where are you getting that you can do a prophecy? Let me see this in here. You utter a litany. Okay. Oh. I have set
I'm
the
still
DC.
debating on if I want to do a sermon or a prophecy.
I have set the DC if you do the prophecy.
Why not both?
I don't think I have enough actions
Just double
before I get
down.
smited. That's the problem.
If you do a prophecy and it's vague enough, you might not get smited.
That's true.
Well, I don't get to choose the
prophecy
prophecies.
isn't necessarily a proclamation of your god. A prophecy is not something that's going to, I think, necessarily get him smited, depending on how successful it is. It's just a prophetic truth.
I mean, I'm also not the one who chooses what the prophecy is.
Yeah. So, like,
And everyone who hears it will have to make will saves. Within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
Prophecy or smiting? Ooh, what do I want to piss off?
That'd be you. You could always roll a coin for
Oh,
this.
if you do the disturbing knowledge, it's just one creature.
Or flip a coin, rather. Roll a coin is a little bit different.
Is one creature?
Yeah, it's only multiple creatures if you have legendary and occultism, which we cannot have at this point.
Well, yeah, you couldn't have it at this point. So you'd only be
Okay,
like,
so yeah, we're going.
yeah. You're going to go back to your sermon
Okay, so
idea?
yeah, I'm going to go back to my sermon idea, and then I'll give a prophecy to whoever wants to suffer.
Okay, I have the DC for the sermon, for you to avoid getting smited.
Oh, I'm 100% going to get that smite. Let's see.
This planet's about to get smote.
You know, I'm not going to even use my ability of...
Occultism to religion.
Yeah, because my religion's actually higher, ironically.
This is a load of particles, someone says in the crowd.
If I get cursed,
Get
I
ready,
can take care of
everybody. He's
myself.
about to do something stupid.
Get the camera.
What's a camera? No, they all turn to each other.
Lindsay, I got it. Just hold that pose for about an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I got
just
it,
go
I
with
got
my
it.
straight religion roll. I don't have anything to help me with this roll.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Oh yeah, we're about to find out the hard way if
Mhm.
anything does go wrong.
And surely nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Before I start the sermon, I'm gonna mutter, "True Flame, watch this."
Bruh.
hey, deity, pog this.
It's gonna be a real pog moment, deity.
Let's do this.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible.
My God is watching. Can you say the same?
Is here a bolt of lightning charge up? I think he did. I
Oh,
think
I'm
he is.
100% dead.
Fucking go.
You would have, and the eyes of Lamashtu do in this statue look down upon you before a bolt of lambent fire slams down. A lambent being an adjective, which is appropriate here. A bolt of like lantern like. Let me get the actual dictionary definition, so I'm not screwing this up. It like lambent means like to place lightly over the surface, to flicker like softly bright or radiant, like not like burning deeply within, but like flickering across the surface. A bowl almost appears above Lamashtu's head, and like the statue itself cringes, and then like fire like burns away all the plants on the the statue, what are you saying about the true flame?
The true flame answers all. The true flame guides all. In the darkest nights, it is the lantern that will guide you down your proper path. The flame will always keep you warm in the coldest nights. The flame guides all. Can you say the same about your god?
Interesting. It offers warmth in the night
yeah.
and comfort and safety. These are all correct things that you have just said about the actual entity that is behind your situation. This is an interesting point. One of the younger ones, like with a pickle in their hand, punches their pickle, a little bit of juice gets on their shirt. What's the name though? We have to know what to call our deity. And like a lot of them, like yeah. If we're gonna call a deity, we better know. And like some of them like stand up behind the statue, like up behind the Lamashtu statue, like insinuating that they're about to push it over. But they need to know.
I do not know the true name of the deity, but I have always referred to it as the true flame.
Out from the fire, almost into like one of your hand, hopped a little like living little flame sprite, like a happy looking, like like almost like Super Mario, like little beady eyes, big smile, a little flame sprite, and it looks at you and it just says with the softest smile, it starts with an A. You should know.
I was like, arson?
My thoughts went that way as well.
Not in character, arson?
I actually don't know any gods' names. Like the whole point of Oracle is you don't know who's sponsoring you.
That's why it's very funny right now for you to take a guess about the deity who you've literally called down like holy fire. You said, "Hey, watch this," and he's like, "They're clearly watching. He or she is clearly watching."
It's like we've
Can I
observed.
do a
Let's do the next
religious
move.
check?
You can do a religion check, yeah. This one's gonna
It's
be.
gonna be
This
I'm
one's gonna
doing
be
the recall
very
knowledge.
difficult. This is not a standard deity.
I'm adding a hero point to this.
Double nat 20, let's go.
I hope so. That would be funny.
Let's see it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what I got. That's a recall knowledge.
Ooh, you hovered in
He's like,
between.
oh my
doesn't
god,
sound
it's
good.
that what?
You cannot remember the entirety of the name either. You missed it by 1 point. But
No.
you are softly aware that it starts with an A as well. You agree, like you assent to the like little flame sprite in your like little leaf. Like it starts with an A, and you're like, I should have known that it started with an A. And then
Can I get another letter?
and then
I
he's
like to
also
buy a
called.
vowel.
Are we doing this? And like the sprite just kind of like looks at you like.
It's like, uh-huh.
Well, I've never actually looked into the god names.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
No, and like you like it stops and says, no, okay, yeah, fine. How much gold do you got on you?
Oh,
This is the fun part. I'm broke.
it's
I
a
got
greedy
4
god.
silver. 6 copper.
Sorry, is he being extorted right now?
Yes.
The god's extorting you, that's crazy.
I got 4 silver and 6
It's
copper.
not even the god. It's one of the gods, like what's called a serviton. Basically one of the gods like service creatures, like his angel, basically. If he was a heavenly
Yeah.
deity or celestial deity.
You just want all my worldly possessions? As long as it's not just the armor. Like, I need the armor, but I can give everything else up if you want to give me the answer.
Oh, this isn't the true flame who's asking this. I'm asking this. I need a little dog.
I got
Hi.
4 silver, 6 copper.
Hi, everybody.
As well as anything in the backpack.
My name is My name is Spark.
Hi, Spark.
And then he looks at you.
Nice.
I'm charging 10 gold per letter.
Per letter.
That's crazy.
Torsion is what that is.
Oh, this is pretty common for oracles.
What is it now?
Yeah, it hops back into the flame and he like kind of cuddles into like the fire in the Lamashtu statue and like becomes one with it. So much you can't see the end of its body and the beginning of the other like lambent flame that's on it.
Oh,
The like
I got
flame that's
4
flickering
silver,
on the
6
surface.
copper. 10 gold per letter. I'm broke.
And like it looks to the rest of you, and like I'm too curious to turn this up. Lindsay like goes through her pockets and like she asks like Amiri to go through her own as well. And she's like, I'm too curious, and like she hands you a single gold and like she hands you like a single gold piece, and she's like, you're not getting anything special out of me, none of my magic items. And she like then turns to like Amiri. Amiri looks through her stuff. Is like I don't have. I mean, I have this, and like she hands you like a healer's toolkit worth like 5 gold. So it's like 6 gold pieces.
I have everything in my backpack I don't need. How much gold pieces is that?
Ben's literally selling the clothes off his pot.
In your backpack, all that stuff that you don't need. I will literally delete your backpack, and you won't have rations. You do realize that, right? Like you still have to eat. Oh wait, no. As long as you get a day in sunlight, you're fine.
He's a plant. He has photosynthesis.
I'm a plant. I don't need nothing in there. It's useless to me.
I'll accept that that's the rest of the amount, but you have no rope, you have no flint and steel, no chalk, no bedroll, nothing, none of that stuff.
I didn't need any of that. I haven't used any of that.
All right, I will delete that, and he then says the next letter is T, or at least there's another letter in the name is T. The next letter is going to cost you 20 gold pieces.
Oh God!
I could just say another.
The spark rolls over all this stuff, spreads over it, and they're like, what is he going to do? And then he just it turns up the heat and just melts everything you have, and just melts the money as well. I don't need this, and then rolls back into the flame.
Oh, so you just got trolled. Got it.
Well, that was definitely something.
100%. A-T. I got nothing.
Well, if that hint is he able to roll another religion check.
I'll let him roll another religion check at a -4 to what it originally was. Yeah, I'll let him roll another religion check
With a -4?
with a -4 to the original DC. So like I am modifying the DC down by 4.
I added a hero point to that one.
You did. So the new DC is going to be 30.
Wait, I missed it by 1. I rolled a 1?
That's crazy.
You rolled a 7.
Oh. So it's the original.
Like, don't math the
okay.
math too hard.
All right, here we go. Another religion check. I got no hero points to throw into it, so.
I believe in you.
No, you shouldn't. It's getting worse.
You're so uncertain that all you know is that you're making this flame very angry. And he rolls out and he says, "You're lucky he's nice."
Oh, that's a hint.
And then it rolls around and it looks around and it looks at everybody. The fire is nice and warm and no one will be burned by it. Come watch as we push down your god.
Shove down the false god.
And then rolls around to the
So-
rest of them and says, push, push, push. And it's like being very pushy towards them. And it's like repeating it in almost like a hypnotic pattern. Push, push, push. And the goblins are very uncertain about how to feel about this whole situation. Like some of them got up here thinking like they would be given a new deity's name, but they don't want to switch over to worshiping something new that they don't even know. And they're being told just to push over your old god's like statue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And they actively saw the statue react to you, so they know Lamashu could do something to them. They want a new deity's name to claim for protection.
Well, at least we know.
Neither
we know
Lisa
the
nor
god and
Gaid.
our goddess.
Yeah.
This is all you. This is all you plan, man.
Like
Yeah,
the spark after saying push, 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 over, push it over, and then rolls back over to you and he says, "This is disappointing to him," and looks up at you.
Can I target myself with a disturbing knowledge to try to piece this together?
Yes, you may.
How much knowledge can I get from the disturbance of my
Okay,
own
so I have
spell?
to roll an occultism check against myself, and I gotta make a will DC check against myself.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Bolt
This could be
Tragicon, let's see if it works out for him.
Yep.
So here's my attack to myself. Oh God. Why is it high this time?
Does that beat your will DC?
Long
I'm
ago,
about to find out.
in ancient realms, when elemental lords warred and the elements of evil began to work, was there an individual by the name of Lycia Nanasa, who alongside Imeri blamed this entity for enabling arson when mortals began to use the elements for evil. The entity you don't well, you know what? You do know that their name is the Lambent King. They're known as the Lambent King. You don't know their name still. But you do know that long ago the Lambent King was imprisoned, supposedly for not stopping mortals for doing wrong things with fire because they loved fire so much. They are that which brings warmth and light to the plane of fire. All the comforts of fire, not the damaging, scorching destruction. Imeri and other evil-aligned elemental lords eventually defeated their good counterparts and imprisoned them in gemstones for eons, is what you learn. The Lambent group, the Lambent court, a group of elementals allied with this Lambent king, dispatched mortals in search of an ancient item known as the Garnet Brand, with hopes of freeing the Lord Lambent King. The one that you worship, you now have a sudden horrific knowledge that the one that you worship is imprisoned, which is why he's not able to help you as much as he'd like to.
It's like, this is awkward.
You would receive that knowledge disturbingly and alone, and you will receive Frightened 2 for it. I know it says Frightened 1. I'm doing that on purpose. This is a horrific knowledge to understand that the deity that you supposedly serve isn't able to help you as much as you think he is.
Oh boy, I've just been running on extra hard mode with all these conversions.
You've been a very charismatic, good little soldier.
Charismatic, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Would you say Firebrand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been a little firebrand for your deity. The Lambent King has been imprisoned within the Garnet Brand, and he pleads and has sent out a group of elementals or elemental servants. The other thing that you're 90% certain that you are right now is that you are not one of those. Peris are celestials believed to be descended from fallen angels. A Peri resembled an albino humanoid wreathed in wings of brilliant flame. You are not a Peri, but you do have a 90% certainty that you were related to the Lambent Court.
just write that down real quick.
Spark looks up and he says, "You've been imparted knowledge. What do you know now?"
The Lambic King is my deity.
Yes. Say his name and these people will believe and the Lambit will grow in strength. Help him.
That sounds so
That's what I've been
ominous.
doing. I look towards the goblins. The Lambic King is his name.
The goblin's like, that's not a name. That's another title, like the True Flame.
Let me do a religious. Can I do another religion check on the title to figure out his name?
I will allow it. This will be the last one.
Okay. Oh boy.
I'm splitting the difference between the two and making it somewhere in the middle between. It's 32 now. It's a DC.
Okay. So I need a 16 in order to get it. Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Hey! The name is Atreya, the Lambit King.
Atreus.
Yeah.
Atreides.
Atreides nuts.
Lisa Nagaib!
You can lease an Al Gaib today. Yeah, you know that the name is Atreya, and when you give them a name, they reach behind the statue and push it over, and they all shout Atreya, 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 and the statue like shifts over and like goes to like point at one of the goblins, like the one who wants to be the new leader. The statue itself points.
I go in between them.
And
I'll go in between them. I'll take this curse.
Okay.
Curse use it.
Yeah, it normally would happen, but like jumping in front of you out from the fire, out surrounding the statue, little spark, he says, "Don't fail him," and it explodes.
Oh no!
It absorbs the curse and explodes.
We knew him well for
All of
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, okay. This was a minor curse.
You targeted God with that, though. Or
That's why I wanted to take on the curse. Can break it. Over time, at least.
Um.
I think the grenade already exploded after he jumped onto it.
What is the DC? It's the DC for this is gonna be. I have to go look at this. At level, a spell rank or. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's gonna be a 35 DC. This is like a level 15 curse because it comes from a deity. It's like the curses that they invoke. It's not the highest level. It's not a major curse. It was a minor curse.
Let's try this. I mean, it's only one of two outcomes. Either is he confirm he's still dead, or I break the curse.
Yeah. Yeah, you see smoldering on little wood pieces piles, and you demand that like people come bring like little piles of like their best wood to like hold and like their best like material to like continue letting this like fire smolder without letting it like be put out.
$35.
Yeah.
Oh, I essentially need a 19 or higher.
Let's
1 in
go.
10 odds.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh,
nope.
so close. I saw it
So
hover on that 20.
I did too.
You do
Oh.
everything within your power. Sorry. Do you have a hero point that you want to spend on that?
No, I used it on that first roll.
Okay.
First roll this whole time.
You do everything within your power, desperate to save Spark from dying out. But when it's finally clear that like you've done everything to like keep like the sparks and embers of his flame going, like all his disparate sparks that he splattered into, naturally a fire should start. And then you notice like the statue look at you, its eyes crack in disappointment, and like the eyeballs fall out, and you hear a and a black energy just smother these flames down. Lamashtu has smothered out Spark's existence.
Are those black tendrils still there?
No, like it was a black just smothering like presence over all of these flames, and it is this fire is gone.
Statue's still there, right?
The statue is there, but its eyes are gone, and it's clearly no longer a statue unto Lamashtu. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, cool. You command everyone to back away from the statue.
Yeah.
Which they do. It is just a statue, so I'm not going to give it a save. Roll damage. I want to see how much damage, like, what are the...
It's pretty minimal.
Oh,
That's targeted trap, but yeah, can't even target a statue.
material statistics. I was looking for hardness of a stone. Hardness 7, HP 28. You manage to bust through a lot of the fire and like start to crack and like break the statue, but your fire isn't enough to like absolutely tear it apart. Like it caused the moisture to absolutely dry out and then explode the statue. The statue just cracks. It's then easier to disassemble because of the cracks, but it does not explode apart. It had 20. All right. We are, in fact, back. I apologize that the stream keeps cutting out and DCing. I have no idea what's causing this.
We're set up a rock, everybody.
It's dropping a lot of frames. It's dropping a lot of frames. All right, cool.
You have a thing running in the background that this is running?
Nothing else is running besides this.
Interesting.
You're dropping flames. That's the important thing to know.
I mean, I can look in Task Manager, but I don't think I have much running.
Yeah, while we're waiting here, Satis, do you want to give us a little bit of an internal monologue about how you're feeling about the fact that you're worshiping a convicted criminal?
Not convicted.
Just as a prophecy
like of anything good.
Oh yeah, it's jail, not prison, so he's awaiting. Yes.
I ain't no jailer here, boy. Just trapped in a box.
Just as the prophecies foretold.
Is it a glass case of emotion?
OBS Studios is the main one taking up stuff, and then like and then the fewer that I'm looking at the game through, but that's about it. I don't know what's happening.
What is happening, Troubler Nation?
Save it for the beta.
He's alive.
Trying to get that to work.
Are we beta testing his Twitch connection right now?
We're doing it live.
I mean, yeah, we're pretty much doing it live. I'm not always like perfect with this stuff, so I apologize.
Not always. Sometimes he is, just not all the time.
But yeah, I'm very rarely everything goes perfectly to plan, and those are wonderful, wonderful, blessed days.
Nat 20 sessions.
Yeah.
We don't even have any icons. We're just spinning cogs.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
what's
that
going on with
metaphor
that
for the
either.
universe?
Oh.
Are we all just cogs in the wheel of the universe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Slowly loading back in.
It's slowly loading back in, yeah.
What are the metaphysical implications of this?
Is Dex
There
just
are
a
none.
bony
It's just a
cog
fact.
set for the wheel of the universe?
All right. In the meantime, while we're doing this, we'll do this as a podcast. Like, yeah, so nothing visual will be happening. We'll just be doing this as a podcast. Satis,
Woo woo.
you little fire flower, dawn flower, what is going on in your mind right now? As you've clearly enraged struck the statue, which exploded a little friend of yours, a little spark, a tray of the Lambent King. You attempted to save it, clearly failed. And this has affected you in some way. And you've attempted to strike out the statue. The statue clearly laughs at you, and then you strike out at it and don't manage to destroy it. How are you feeling?
Spiteful. Let's do it again.
Oh hell yeah, I am. I was just waiting for all the problems to fix themselves
Yeah.
Use all your spell
before I
slots.
did my next
'Cause I don't-
strike.
Don't get it twisted, gods. I'm striking again. Round 2.
If you wish to strike the
Yeah.
statue again, yeah.
You got you another divine immolation.
I got 2 more.
Yeah, so we do have
What?
2. We should be at 2 5th level slots.
I'm
Yeah,
from
I
Buenos
got
Aires,
3.
and I say kill
Oracles
all the
get 3.
gods.
Oracle's got 3 5th level slots.
And there you go.
But I'm going to hit it with a classic true flame fashion.
Okay, now my foundry is a little laggy behind.
What the
same.
heck is Doom?
Oh?
Doom?
Classic.
Oh, I forgot I put that as a soundboard clip.
Oh, you
Nice.
did?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's not in this server; it's in a different one. But I'll
Aw.
play real quick.
Doom. Doom? Doom?
Nice.
That's so good.
Doom, Doom.
I love all the animations that have come from that.
Right?
All right, you roll again, blasting it with this time a fireball. You are in the range of this fireball. You do realize that, right?
I tried to move myself, but it's lagging.
Oh, like
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I tried to move myself like out here.
yeah. You managed to hit it
This pseudo
for
combat is he able to move himself like that?
another. You hit it for another 33 damage, and this does actually crack open and explode the statue. Nothing is inside the statue. There is no evil left behind relic or something empowering the statue. This is just a statue unto Lamashu. And it is now
Not
exploded
anymore,
into
eh?
little bits and pieces. Not anymore, it ain't. Like, you dry it out so much that like the internal air begins to cause like a pressure buildup of fire, like a fiery combustion pressure buildup, and explodes the statue apart. And people have to dodge like the stone shrapnel. And
Incoming.
Tyndall, yeah, like everyone just kind of like hits for the ground, dives and tries to dodge out of the way, and like Tyndall like looks at you and says, "Guess we don't worship Lamashtu anymore. I guess I'm not going for priesthood to Lamashtu."
You could still be priest, just of a different god. As I'm looking at like the flaming chunks of stone flying around.
Literally raining fire and brimstone right now.
Honestly. Hey, we've gained visuals again. Our portraits aren't loaded, but hey, we got something.
Yeah.
Save it for the beta.
I was trying to see if that would help it, like that would help it load in, but it's not.
No.
It's not working. What do we do?
Out of curiosity, how much RAM are you consuming right now?
Let me see.
That might be what's causing
How much
it.
RAM you got in that bad boy?
I have 64 gigs of RAM.
Oh, nice.
Are you trying to run an LLM?
It's consuming 47 or 50% of the memory. Mostly it
Yum, yum,
is.
yum.
Mostly it's not even mostly OBS. It's Mostly Google Chrome. Why the fuck is Chrome? All right.
Chrome's hungry, I guess.
That's something we've been asking since the dawn of time. Why does Chrome need so much memory?
Yeah.
Why is Chrome so
It just
hungry?
eats. It just eats. It
Yeah.
is the foundation of gluttony.
There we go. There we go. It's all loaded in. Now that once I destroyed the dragon that is Chrome, the Chrome dragon.
Just smited the beast.
We're back.
Sounds like somebody's
He's
installing
played-
Firefox after this.
Yeah, for real.
Firefox, Opera,
Actually,
that thing.
Opera GX.
well,
is what I
Opera's
use.
also Chromium based. Like
They're all
it's either
Chromium-based.
Firefox or Safari, I think, to get something that's not Chromium.
I
No,
use-
Firefox is Chromium.
It is now.
Christ.
Yeah, Firefox and Safari are Chromium. They're all Chromium.
Sell Chromium all the way down.
I could have swore those were the only two that weren't, but okay.
No,
Interesting.
Firefox was not Chromium, but they recently became Chromium.
Oh, recently, okay.
Yeah. Unless they
And for your punishment for thinking that anything otherwise, you turn into a spinning gear.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. I didn't do anything with that. I just did it.
It
So.
will be upon you.
Will be upon you. Yeah.
Whoa, be upon the-
You've cracked apart the statue. Clearly, Lamashtu will
Come on, get back out of that.
Lamashtu will be having her opinions about this, but
Fuck her opinions.
that's our ball of fire.
I gave a sermon in front of it. I don't care anymore.
Give a little
Your-
middle finger to the statue, then blew it up.
your frightened will last all day, I believe, until you enter combat, and then it will decline in a normal rate in combat. But your frightened 2 will last all day. You have had the revelation that your deity is imprisoned within a gemstone. A garnet gemstone, also known as the garnet brand.
The more you know.
Yeah, and now we return to business as usual. Like, Tyndall kind of looks at you guys and he says, I'm gonna go with this letter and figure out how to worship this guy, because this guy kept us all safe from being hit by a bunch of like flying, exploding shrapnel, and that's more practical. And it doesn't seem like we're getting back on Lamashtu's good side anytime soon.
Yes, look for
Me out of
a
character.
priest
What would give
named
him that
Christian,
idea?
and tell him Fekro sent you.
Got it. And like he says, bye guys. Zengel, try to keep everyone from dying, and like even leaves. Also, Zengel, you're like he hands him. You're the pickle tender for now. Don't let everybody eat the pickles.
That was funny.
And he leaves.
Well, that was interesting turn of events. Had nothing to do with the investigation, but it had everything to do with angering gods. It's just the
We're
breaking
kind
the
of
case
getting
question
really
mark.
good at that, and so, like Lindsay says, and like Amir kind of just like 50-yard stairs down at the ground, kicks some dirt, and just kind of like looks up. Yeah, we are.
Pat and Mary. We'll fight creatures soon. Wanna go
I'm
beat
not
up a
fighting
ghost?
the thing that killed Gorum, Dex.
I'm not saying that. I said creature. I don't want to fight a god.
Yeah,
Yet.
neither do I. Did you say yet?
That was me
Which
talking.
god
That
is
was more,
next
more
time we
me
go
than
piss off?
anything.
Give me a god, I'll go piss him off next.
We already pissed off one of those gods by just smiting his
Lebo
was
hops,
it? Not his
Lebo
axe,
hops
but
into
what is his task?
the fence and says, "Hey, are you coming with us? Are you gonna stay in this like dead guy pen now?"
Hey, Corey's just been in there this whole time.
He's just like
Hey.
cleaning his gun. Huh? What?
Hey, Tadu, make sure Tomorrow Food doesn't like eat any of this like monster stuff, right? Like these guys have been warning us that like the monsters have been reproducing by like being eaten. So like eat like the seeds or something. So like, you know, we got to get rid of this snapping fly trap today and make sure that there's nothing in any of the ground or anything left, so these guys don't grow anymore. And like they will spend the rest of the day like basically deleting and burning like these two.
I was like, I could help with that. Just pulls out fire.
These two guys, but he's like, you're free, you're spoiled of victory, and like he like kind of looks up to you and like goes to tap you and realizes that's a very poor idea because of how twitchy you look, Corey. And then just leaves the pin and closes it.
Just twitching all excited like that Venture Bros clip.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Thank you, Dex.
Go on, take it.
Take it from me.
Go on.
No, leave it.
Oh no. Very good. Well, my king, and good friends, should we continue on?
To where though?
Yeah,
like, we don't know. Like we've lost the lead on where the Cult of the Bloom is.
Well, best way to look for lead is to search for lead. Where to start? Unknown.
Well, we're at. You guys are at 35 research points. You need to hit. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you the amount. But
Damn it, we almost had him.
But you are confirmed that these Cult of the Bloom worshippers are worshippers of Lamashtu, and that they use the green grape. They use the goblins of green grape as patsies for the cult. From now on, you won't be able to do another research until the kingdom gets attacked during a kingdom event, or you find an attack site. So until a new urban event happens, you guys are just performing normal behavior as usual. Of course, we can.
Business.
You can also go back to the library and do a little bit of rolling back at your kingdom. But
Actually, it would be fine with going back to town, because we do have like some side quest stuff we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Gregory, I think was the name of the guy. There's that, and also I need to spend some time on that Harem's dagger that I haven't had a good opportunity to work on in a while.
I'm just like, man, this dagger's looking real dark.
Yeah, this dagger's looking dark. That's dark, baby. Dark with a capital D. This is advanced darkness. My soul's in danger. All right, in that case, we'll go ahead and move it over to the Stolen Lands view.
I don't know if you saw, but I used Sacro Lord here as well.
Oh, you use Sacro Lord? Nice. You will gain about 20 goblin followers, the lead of which is going to be Sindel, Priest of the True Flame, Priest of Atreya. Which is not difficult. The goblins love fire. Worshipping fire, especially safe fire, is like the coolest thing that they could ever do. They're a little bummed out that it's super safe fire, but yeah. They're like, you don't got anything a little bit more explosive for us?
Just find a sinner. You'll find how explosive it can be. Just trust.
Yeah.
That's what Saz would say.
It's exactly what I said.
Find a sinner. Real nice.
Go find a sinner.
You managed to travel
do the
four tiles today, and I will make you do a rest, and then you'll be able to arrive the next day fairly early, but you won't be able to arrive today because you have 4 travel actions. Which 4 tiles would you like to go through, and where would you like to end up?
Yes, he said us. I was referring to this island, not the lizard folk one. This is the one that we are unknown of, but we feel that there's just spirits and ghosts. Maybe
I can just purge it.
Can you hit ghost?
That's what the divine immolation does. It attacks the spirit.
It kills the soul.
It does.
Was it 9mm kills the body, 50 cal kills the
40,
soul.
45 kills the soul, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
45.
that's so sick. I'm looking at Corsair's new keyboard. By the way, Corsair has a new keyboard that's built in Stream Deck. If anybody's looking into this, which I am, it's called the CES 2026. It's a flagship keyboard that it's built in Elgato Stream Deck. It's the Corsair
And-
Galleon 100 SD.
And
Definitely
Twitch
not
chat, this is what
sponsored.
happens when you have ADHD. You just ignore your table and go browsing keyboards instead.
It's available for $350.
Definitely not
Ouch.
sponsored.
Yeah, definitely not sponsored.
Jesus,
like one.
Marie, their keyboard.
Please
Wait,
sponsor me.
not sponsored.
We need to get Blinkrick in here.
Yeah.
He's a keyboard nerd too.
Yes. Which tiles are you guys telling me to go on to? That was not a direction, but okay. I'll just
No, that's
one,
me. That's me drawing a line.
1, 2, or 3, or 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Oh, back.
Think
Where are you
this way.
going?
Where are you going here?
Goes further in. Yeah, we go here.
Here. Okay.
Bless you.
I'm assuming here 3, the Lonely Barrow that you guys have eliminated, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And then 4. Yeah. And then we will arrive next day. The day darkens. It
Sleep.
descends into darkness of the 10th hour of the evening. It is now 10 o'clock. Amiri is like setting up her tent, and he says, "Hey, Dex, what do you think about that whole like god business? By the way, actually,
In what aspect?
like, should the gods have so much influence in our lives?" And like, she just kind of like is throwing out her straightening up her essentially her cot in the tent that she's going to be sleeping in with Lindsay.
Well, it really depends on perspective, really. Before the gods had made themselves known, I imagined that it was more of a matter of how you perceived the whole situation. But knowing that they're more influential than we'd imagined them to be.
Yeah, that's by the way, I've
no.
never seen stuff like this before. I saw like maybe one quote unquote, and she like holds up her hand and does like a thing that like very much reminds you that when you're married, you pick up traits from other people, like from their partner. And she kind of like air quotes like Lindsay, like she air quotes and says like miracle. I've only ever seen one miracle in my life, and that was that we killed one bison, but like the arrow went through like 2 others, and so we managed to get like triple the amount of food we needed for that period of our a very bad, you could say, drought of meat in our in the north.
Of course.
That's about the only miracle I saw when I was younger.
Yeah, in the world of magic and sorcery, it kind of puts things in perspective that we are simply here either studying or believing in gods.
I just don't think that they should. Like, I also know you guys think how we believed in Gorham is weird, and that's another thing I've been thinking about a lot and talking with Lindsay, and it's just, if you can be taught something that's not like if a god doesn't appear the same to everybody, are they lying?
Well, given your situation, I wouldn't really say that it was lying. It was more of seeing more of one god's half than the others.
Well, if we go to bed, and we'll like think on this.
It's like me thinking it's like just because people don't see your god as a hunter or a warrior doesn't mean that he wasn't one.
Yeah.
As Dex ponders his existence as he takes first watch. Now knowing that he was brought back by an entirely different god that everyone made it seem like he was brought back by.
Yeah. Brought back by Pharasma.
It's like you were brought back by the evil god, obviously. It's like I thought I was brought back by nature. Pharasma walks in, haha, no. It was
Incorrect.
me. It's like, well, alright then.
Yes.
Wrong.
That was left out in the recap, and I apologize. Dex was brought back by Pharasma.
Hush hush, no one knows. Or at least no one's supposed to know until I get smited by something.
Yeah. I need someone to roll me, because we're doing the camp thing. You don't have to do this because you feed on friggin' the life force of the sun, Mr. Plantman. But the rest of you. Let me see here, like camping rules for PF2E. Because it's not letting me pull up the sheet.
Camp
There's
rules, no
survival.
peeing in the lake.
There's a survival, a perception, not
Yes.
nature. What's the other one? Like cooking.
Campsite. You're setting up a camp in essentially the Huskwater region. So I need someone to roll me a survival check. Specifically, it's going to be Dex since he's the one staying awake.
Alrighty. Survival. Where are you? Not stealth. Come on, game. Work with me. Right. Wah.
And we're just
Thank God
seeing
I saw truth.
we're just seeing if he manages. If you fail the DC, it is no. You succeed. You crit succeed. It is a calm night. And I mean, it's considering you're right next to your kingdom, that's not surprising.
Another rogue owlbear has wandered off. God damn it.
Yeah, damn it! There's a darn druid out here looking at people and keeping people in line.
Different day.
Gonna stay next to the fire all night long.
Yeah, the fire is warm and comforting to you, especially now that you know its name, the True Flame, who is in prison. Actually, you're not at all super comforted. I'm going to reduce your fear by 1, but like you are reminded of the fact while you're like trying to take comfort and solace in the fire, you're reminded of the fact that your deity cannot help you. It cannot help much. Apparently, what you've been experiencing are the slivers of miracle being given in hopes that someone will come and save him.
He's just straining, almost popping a blood vessel. He's like, I got you, little plant.
Yeah. He's been straining from
Can I hit
within. Yeah.
Can I hit myself with another disturbing knowledge?
Disturbing knowledge? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just sitting here, I just hear the plant. Ooh, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. He
I
starts
specifically
chanting.
want to try to go for a prophecy. Let's see how badly I hit myself.
You wither and die.
Oh.
I barely passed.
That was a chin to watch roll by.
Yeah,
Barely
so
passed by 1.
there's a pass by 1.
As it's here to a 12 and a 2. Ooh.
You want a prophecy?
Yeah. If that increases the number value, I'll take the hit. Since I'm choosing a specific one and technically I'm not supposed to choose one.
has the garnet brand languished, with none to crack it open, held in the fiery embrace of another who claimed my name, King of Many Lanterns. Have I no hope, for he is eldest amongst the Fae? Have I no hope for those who would go in and steal from it, from the Ancient One? Have I no hope to be forever imprisoned? For I enabled men to plant fires, even upon their own homes, to watch the flame, for flame is always sacred, and comfort themselves even by burning down their things. Is none to come and save me, for I enabled them to taste of fire's warmth as well as its destruction. Only I ever desired that fire would ever be with the children of mortal races. How long must I lie here, lurid and languid, forever imprisoned for one slightful sin? Oh, Imeri, Imeri, element of evil, that I could strike out against you and smother all destruction from flame forever, and flame would only ever give warmth and light. Oh, Imeri, that I could do to you as you have done to me. Forever imprisoned am I within the Garnet brand. Oh, please search for me amongst the neck of the Lantern King. Search for me among the neck of the Lantern King. Please, someone. This escapes your lips. You suffer another frightened 2. You are at frightened 3.
Frightened squared.
I would say the plant's gonna have a heart attack, but I'm not too sure if that's physically or biologically possible.
Dex, what's your will DC? You're watching this.
My handy dandy will is like my added or my
your plus,
DC.
your plus to your will. What's your plus to your will, and then you can add 10 to it.
A handy dandy 18.
18? Cool. You also are frightened 1.
Well, shoot.
Like as
Don't
calmly as
listen
I
into
delivered it.
prophecies you don't want to hear.
Yeah, you saw like fiery flickering lips escape like this plant. Like it was delivered in a far more unnerving manner than I delivered it. You understand the words of the prophecy, but
Yeah.
it was delivered like someone muttering into the flames, smothering their lips into fire.
It's like I'm immune to death, not immune to madness.
What is this?
I've seen some shit, but this is some shit.
Also, it reminds you, Dex, part of the fear is reminding that there are things other than death that can be tormenting, like imprisonment. Being immortal and being imprisoned, terrifying. Like it dawns on you, Dex, that you could be locked somewhere, like under a cave, and forever be stuck there. Forever.
Dex has ironically enough thought about this at one point.
I had to get out.
All right, and the next, everyone, go ahead and hit the rest button.
And the next morning, nice.
And the next morning,
Lovely.
Mental trauma for the night.
yeah.
Who else
Oh, yeah.
Who else was unfortunate to be awake during the time of prophecy?
That'd probably only be me because I'm the only one who watches overnight.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else in the party who's with you. It's gonna be Jamandi. He takes a frightened 1. Jamandi takes a frightened 2 because this whole prophecy and nonsensory is not what she expected when she sent y'all in. Like, she was not expecting all this mythopoeic shit to be happening south of her
She's like, I thought it was just some. She's like, I thought it was just some like
bandits,
stragglers in the land causing hassle.
Like a little bit of hassles, just calm the land down.
Nope. Gods, time travel, and madness.
Well. Jamandi will be taking a frightened 2.
And a hint of demonic embrace. It's like, oh, lovely, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, I know these are the hero of Atari, but what the hell did I send these guys into?
Yeah. thanks you for letting me scare the daylights and Kojibas out of
Jabandi.
Jamandi. Yeah.
She's like,
I have other ways as well.
You wake up
I'll just tell a few more prophecies.
at 5:40 in the daytime. It is now the plains into the day.
off to the kingdom we
So,
go.
who wants a prophecy told?
I did just kick you away. Go away, you.
Jamandi just kind of like rotates
Punts you
to
to
you
space.
very slowly and just like looks at you without saying anything to the rest of the party and like has like bags under her eyes and then like looks at Dex and then realizes that Dex would have no like telltale sign that he's affected and just marches ahead next to Cordy. How did you sleep?
I just give her like a head tilt.
She marches ahead to Corey. How did you sleep?
1,000 yard stare just from a skeleton. How does that work? Don't worry about it.
Well, this might backfire on me. What should I ask? Do I have to like physically watch this, or can it like mentally spill over into her dreams?
It definitely spilled over into her dream. She did not have a comforting night's rest.
Oh, so should like me and Fecker be rolling for this too then, or?
Yeah. Honestly, like seeing that the Jamandi's as disturbed as she is, it's unnerving.
What the hell do we? What did we miss last
What's
night?
your will save?
Want to know?
What's your will save, DC?
Actually roll your will. Roll your will. Oh yeah, what's your will save DC? What's your will save DC? I need to know because he rolled a 25. I'm gonna say you have a.
My DC's at 27. If you're referring to the plus,
my will is 15. So if it's plus 10, then 25.
Yeah, you are fine. You are fine. Even knowing that Jamandi's bothered, something about you, your stubborn dwarven nature, refuses to be as unnerved as everybody else is. Especially because you've been dealing with this shit. You have been managing it.
Then he does have that.
Actually,
then he has that 1 feet.
Yeah, I literally have that stubborn feet.
It's like I don't care about existential horror. I've got a
Yeah.
kingdom to run and guns to shoot.
I
Yeah.
have gun bullets to build. I have explosive rounds to create. I have a kingdom to manage. This is not on the table or the docket.
Yeah. I don't care or have the time to care about this hogwash.
I am one short. At
One
24.
short. Fekro, you are frightened only one for the rest of the day until we get into combat.
Just a little spooked.
You have no idea who the Lantern King is. Most of you don't. Oh. Jamandi might.
Actually, do you want to do a roll for her to see
Money.
if she can explain her dreams? Or
Yeah, I will roll for Jamandi to see if she can even explain her dreams because that's not her like her bag.
We're at 84 experience, right?
Yeah.
She
Yes.
Very
she
cool.
doesn't have a plus to religion. I'm going to make her roll, and the only thing she can successfully explain on is a nat 20.
Interesting.
A 1 in 20. I like those odds.
Oh, sweet.
Let's
I
go
have a new
gambling.
enabling bonus. I have a enable ability that requires an incorporeal target.
She looks at you and just
Let's
says,
go.
I saw a lot of fire last night. I don't want to talk about it. And then she just turns back to like walking side by side to you, like looking out front, like looking out over nature is like calming to her because it's affirming that like the dream was just a dream.
I imagine,
unseen
I
and
imagine
mirrored.
just like, just imagine Satis just walks up. There could always be more fire. It's like, shut up, you.
Yeah.
Fire always dies down with time. It can be dealt with. That's Corey's stubborn response.
It can be smothered. Give me time.
Corey also like we only build out of rock.
Yeah.
So imagine having something burn. Ah.
For proof of dwarven supremacy.
Yeah. At that,
The only fire we
do
have
you
to
actually
worry about is the forge getting too hot.
do you actually mention for proof of dwarven supremacy?
I will roll a diplomacy check.
Roll a diplomacy check. I want to see how you affect Jumanji.
Actually, would this be diplomacy or society? Could it be either?
I'll accept either. You're finding a way to navigate like saying some really whack ass shit in front of like a girl you're still trying to impress. Hey, you're letting your really not cool flag fly.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Hero flex.
That hero flex actually
Yeah,
helped
yeah.
you a lot because her will DC
I ain't
is
afraid
a
of no-
32.
No ghost flame.
He looks at you and gives you like a raised eyebrow, opens her mouth to say something, and then like too much shit has been going on, and she thinks better of it.
Yeah.
Just like she,
But you know what? You're right.
You're almost offended her, but then she takes some degree of solace. But in somewhere in that dwarven supremacy brain, there was a point, and like she takes that and continues on with her day.
Really makes you think, huh?
Yeah.
You travel on, and you make it back to the kingdom, where Tristian is currently dealing with like the remainders of like the children who were kidnapped by the ghost in the lands of the Valley of the Dead.
Yep. What a lovely time.
Yeah.
Fun for the whole family.
Literally.
What was Tristian's god again? I don't remember.
Tristian's got a Siren
Anyway.
Ray.
Yeah.
Terrible. Okay.
I've got Pharasma backing me. He's got Saren Ray.
I technically don't have a backer.
You have a backer. He's just locked in a box.
He's locked in a gemstone. Around the one who captured him's neck.
Some dude's just wearing him as an earring. It's like, what the heck? It's my god.
He's worn as a necklace. It's even worse.
An earring seems more disrespectful to me, but go ahead.
Depending on the size of creature, it could just be an earring or a necklace, honestly. Good to see the kingdom. Want to go visit your best friend O'Hara? See how he's up. See how he's doing.
I'm not going to him immediately because if I remember right, I need to do some sort of like check with the dagger DM.
Yeah.
I believe in
Uh,
you.
Harold,
Let me check my notes. I might remember
Yeah.
what it was exactly.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
it a
you.
recall knowledge or is it just a check?
I'm going to separate from the group and go give the sermon.
Okay.
you are.
Okay. You do realize
Watching
that
him
you
wander
still,
off.
you still have your situation, and for a month he's been castigated, so he's still being punished until the end of this month, which I'm going to check and see if the month has ended. No,
Oh,
the month
yeah, we
has
should
ended.
really-
He is no longer being punished. It is now Eridus the First. And Jeremy.
Jeremy, how you doing? We should really destroy this religious symbol of Lamashu, or should have left it somewhere in the river.
Yeah.
I just realized it's just in our party stash.
Yeah, it's you're carrying it with you. I'm not saying anything about that.
Wait, we got a religious symbol? Hand that over. I'm going to give a sermon in front of it.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you taint our land?
Taint.
No, we don't need Lamashu torturing this land too. Do your sermon outside our borders.
Yeah, DM. My notes had that we figured out that the clan dagger was like cursed by Grotus, and we need to like figure out how we can dispel the curse.
Yeah.
That might be something to talk with
Toastian.
Tristian about, yeah.
Christian, you see, is like handling with all the people who were kidnapped by Taneka, priestess of Urgathoa, and like he's like dealing with like people within the kingdom, and he's currently like managing things. It's mostly for the most part like a calm day within the kingdom, and Tristian is out and about in like just doing his regular thing, and you see Jathel once again in the town hall decks. This time there is not enough activity to warrant her being able to dive away from you into anything else.
I'll touch on that subject later.
Yeah. Tristian is currently out and about amongst the stockyard. Like he's using the stockyard like as a place to like have people work, keep them busy, like give them some sense of purpose. Some of the people have like decided that like this is the only safe place that they can go. They don't trust like traveling the land without like being kidnapped again. And he realizes like he's trying to encourage a lot of these young folk to like have some heart, like because they were hit with literal fear poison, and like that fear, some of it is somatic and some of it psychosomatic and some of it is like physical. Like the curse is mostly done. He's dealt with the curse. He's dealing with people's like lingering fears, like they don't want to go back home because they don't want to be kidnapped again on the road.
Yeah,
hello everybody. It is a pleasure to see you. I am here doing business with young Rekia. Rekia has been working in our field with the apple farm. How are you feeling, Rekia? Rekia's like, I'm doing all right, Christian. And it's like, Rekia, would you excuse me for a moment? I wish to talk to my friends. And she's like, yeah, of course. Do you want me to? He's like, no, you can leave the bushels fine. The apples fall down on their own. Don't worry about it. And like she kind of like gets up and she gives you a little like curtsy to the king and like then like walks around like back into like the town square where like the marketplace is. How is everything? By the way, I have not gambled. You should know I have done pretty well. I think on not doing that Pekaro.
I'm proud of you.
It is rather difficult. There's a lot of people to play, and they wish for something to keep them busy. And games are mostly what I know well, actually. Beyond preaching and healing curses, it is not a lot of. I'm learning a lot about other people and myself, and learning and talking with these people.
Did you get my message?
Oh yes, the little goblin man. He is currently at the temple of the temple to Aseta. I have had him explore different options. I told him like, feel your way out. If you're, don't have to immediately lock into one thing, especially because he came talking to me about something about the true flame and Atreya, and I got to be honest with you, I've never heard this name before in my life. And like he's like, honestly, I'm still been thinking about it. And like he rolls another religion check. Yeah, he doesn't hit a 35. So he's like, I have never heard of Atreya in my life. I have no idea what he's talking about. So, he may have gotten confused, or, of course, I know that there's one fiery, obsessed one with you, and he mentioned that he was there and he was doing something, so I told him to feel it out, see if he finds a god that suits him, search the adventurer's brain.
That's it's actually the name of Satis Ignis's god, so he discovered that on our trip.
Oh, well, that's not Serenray, huh? I thought he was very, very confident that he served Serenray. We'll have to have a discussion with him about that.
just like, yeah, more fuel for the fodder.
Liar!
Blasphemer!
Yeah. Tristian kind of looks around.
Femur. Oh no!
Yeah, Tristian's femur. He looks around and he kind of like, is that anything you needed, Pekro?
No, I'm just hoping you take good care of him. Maybe set him on the right path.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I had them go to the temple. The temple will explain to him all the other faiths within the adventurer's braid, and I told him spend a couple days there. It'll be a little awkward, but we have a goblin here, and we have plenty of goblins who come to the town because of you, and it's actually comforting to the people that they're exploring something outside of Lamashtu currently right now. It's a very comforting thing. You've done a good job, Pekro.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Yeah, there were a whole like village of Lamashtu followers until status happened. So
I am not surprised. I am sadly not surprised. Satis has, if anything, a very effective speaking voice. I may need to
Yes.
actually ask him about that. What is, is there anything else I can help you with? Rekia is making breakthroughs.
Yeah.
She's even going so far as to the farm outside of town. I've convinced her to take regular daily trips to get her confidence up. You know, about leaving the village. Like we go up in often groups, sets of not too big. I don't want them to have confidence in the numbers so much. I want them to have confidence they can travel and something bad won't happen every day to them. You know, the monster thing is not helping these
No.
people.
we're working on it.
Well, that's a tall order in the Stolen Lands.
Well, you know, some of these people have to travel pretty far, Dex.
The Star development has been along the Great Road for a reason. But
I'm trying to remember which of the sisters is currently awake today.
1D2.
1d2. I could roll a
Still
1d2.
rolled a 2.
Did someone
I don't know
resist
who's
flip a
two,
coin?
but
That is the unfortunate fire-obsessed sister, Canera.
oh boy.
Nice.
Canera visits with you and sees that you're you're back, and she wishes to talk shop with you about just fire in general, which is a weird thing, but what heroes do. They have weird obsessions. And she sees that you're giving a sermon and kind of bored, kind of half joking, very, very disrespectful in the midst of your sermon. She's just kind of talking with people while you're talking, while you're giving a sermon. But she doesn't really take your religious aspect so seriously. She is the bad girl of the combo of the two sisters. But she's friends with you, Sada, so she'll tolerate this. She knows that this is important to you for some reason. She's kind of talking in the proletariat.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by that either.
Mick comes back to you. He's like, boss, we've killed one Hydra. The goblins in town brought us some fire bottles, and we killed one Hydra and a couple other beasties. We've had an owl bear or two come by, but with our new air pistols we're doing better. But Mick, are you sure you couldn't give us a better guns?
Out here clamoring for better gats. They want the weaponry. They want tools.
The air pistols are great.
Yeah.
They're really, truly great, honestly. But we really appreciate the kind of guns you got.
You know the agreement we signed.
I do. But you're always able to renegotiate, and we a lot of people are talking about, it would be helpful and more safe, if we had better guns. But you're the king, Mick. And he circles around you and goes up to and kind of sniffs Jamandi, and Jamandi looks at him and he backs up and covers his nose and hides behind you.
Literal dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask about that that Hydra kill.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, we have about but we the children have been born, by the way, and
Congrats.
yeah, we're all happy for it. And I am getting the image for the children right now. Let me go grab that image real quick from ChatGPT, because it made me something.
Yeah.
It made me a truly perfect image. I'm trying to see if I can find it. And I will show it to everybody on the stream. and to you guys via a journal entry.
Oh. A journal entry.
Speaking of journal entries, we probably need to add a couple of people's.
I'm trying to find it. Like it's somewhere in here. Did I ever send it to you on Discord, Corey?
Gone, reduced to atoms.
If there's a new one, I have not seen it.
Oh, is it? But is there an old one? That's the one I was gonna use. I never made a new one.
There was one with I think the first I don't know if they're technically first generation or like 0th generation, but the kobolds we recruited where they have like a feather beard.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was gonna use.
Oh, okay. That's also the
Yeah, that's what they look like. Is that in chat with us? Between us?
is this image in the room with us now?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. Here it is.
Oh,
Let
sweet.
me. Yeah, this was half a year ago.
Half a year ago, yeah.
Back in May.
Yeah, so the baby kobolds and the now adult kobolds, which they have become, like the adult, or like young adult kobolds.
I did find another image scrolling down from that kobold one that I got to put in the memes channel.
Yeah.
I did have an image for when they were like little baby kobolds, what they looked like, but I can't find it. So I'm just gonna give you what they look like now.
The image makes me think he's like, I'm getting me mallet and me piece, me sidearm.
And the matchlock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both me hammers.
I'm getting
Both
both
me
me
hammers.
mallets and both me hammers.
So you guys do anything fun this weekend?
Yeah. While I do this.
Dexus is like, I had a very wonderful walk.
Did it remove Pride State?
Maybe. No. I just see the fright stick go up.
For who?
I think I saw it go up on you.
Am shook.
M. Shooketh. One might say very shooketh. What do we got here? As Dex just takes in the scenery. Elkori, Pekro, how are you doing this journey? How do you feel that we've done so far?
Corey's still riding a high from the other day.
He's like, man, I can't wait to do it again.
How much longer do I got on that contract?
I've put protections in place already, so I'm safe.
I'm having trouble copying
But,
it.
Simply does not exist.
uh,
The images fade out of existence.
I will share it to our Discord and then share the Discord chat in the memes. How's that? But the kobolds that you see are like they have like beards of like attached or like sewn in or like somehow like the feathers are like that they naturally grow on some parts of their body have like grown downwards at an angle and are forming essentially like a feathery like imitation of a dwarven beard. They're wearing like very now like formalized like bold of like metal over their head with like a feather fan behind it, and they're wearing like essentially like uniforms of like consistent color, like dignifying like what they do. Like the guards wear like silver helmets with like red robes. The construction workers wear like yellow. The sewage workers wear green, and there are now about 300 kobolds in this town, and at
My
least
goodness.
100 guard kobolds.
We've multiplied.
Let me see here. This is what you're seeing right here. The 100 guard kobolds when it's like they lost about 5 kobolds, but like when instructed exactly what to do, they simply have to cut off the head and then burn it. Like they're like, oh, we have fire and we have knives. And
I like the image because I see that he's got 1, 2, 3 hands on his body, as if he was trying to cross his arms, but then he lost one in the process.
yeah, it's not a great AI image. Don't at me.
That's you.
That's one of the arms is
That's you
gone.
anyway.
Ask me anyways. Yeah, AI is bad. AI is bad. We need to stop using it. It's too retarded.
Always has been.
That was a long time for just a meme where I get dunked on for how bad the image is. So maybe we don't need to care about the image so much. Maybe we need to move past having images.
I like the idea of it, the concept in my head if they were just wearing like little like safety vests and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
They're doing the safety dance.
Like he basically informs you like, hey, I'll make that once we got rid of most of the like most of their necks and like burned them, like there was really not that much of a problem with one neck. Like most of us just kind of pinned it down and then like cut its head off. It's not that bad.
Don't tell the Outdoorsy sisters that a pack of kobolds.
Hold on, are they describing it like the zombie horde in that movie where it's just like a flood of zombies, or in this case kobolds just crawling over it?
Yeah. A flood of kobolds just swarmed the Hydra. You can't really like multi-strike 100 kobolds into submission. No matter how many heads you have, if they quickly like, hey, bring the fire, single fire line, fireball, fire line, and they create a chain where they pass fireballs onto the to burn the neck. It's not really gonna do much when they kill 1 kobold. They lost 5 kobolds in this attack, but the town is safe. And the town is beginning to love the kobold, like, workers' union.
Hell yeah.
It would be the kobolds swarming the Hydra.
Yeah.
Get 'em, boys.
Yeah.
Daisy movie that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Or like that one clip from Ant-Man where he met the crazy ants and they just started jumping him.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I was actually kind of wanting to like sense mode to see if he was like trying to bluff, but that is such a kobold move to do. I have to believe it. Just literally using the sheer strength of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is
Oh
actually
my
what
God.
happens when people say like kobolds are not a joke. Like they're referring to like 3.5e like OSR style play, where like there was a dungeon. There's a very legendary dungeon among DMs where like one dude was just like, oh no, I play the kobolds as if they're players. Like I play them as if they're all very intelligent, and like it was like I forget
They
what it's
are
called, like
bored.
Gary's kobolds or something like that. But Gary's kobolds do not fuck around. Gary's kobolds are like player killer level threats. They set traps. They organize. They have like hidden tiles that they're activated. Like the players come in thinking they're just gonna womp over some kobolds, and the kobolds are like, "We're an organized unit." Like, so yeah, you managed to like basically extract out of Micmac this information that they essentially swarmed over one or two owl bears and the Hydra, and have managed to bring you like a few necks of the Hydra if you would like to have them mounted. There's
Great
about
hail
4 or
upon
5.
the Hydra.
Yeah, they bring you,
Hydra.
they bring you 5 Hydra heads to be mounted to a board and put on the wall.
That's what a Nazi would say.
Can we mount them to the wall?
Yeah, to the wall.
The
yeah.
wall.
You just gotta skin one of them to the skull and we'll just have that one mounted.
This is great.
It really brings the room together, doesn't it?
Ragongar, being your general, which Mir has gladly passed that position off from her. Ragongar, your general, and of course, the Kundeo like report into you, like basically saying like there is more activity out in the outskirts where we have not been able to inform everybody to stop eating this stuff. We've managed to get word to Olegton and to Restov, which hopefully once it reaches Restov, it will kind of explode in range, the news, but we cannot guarantee that nobody is eating food without these seeds because they're very small anyways. Ragongar basically gives you a situation report on like how many people were lost. Like a single life was lost. Sadly, the kobolds weren't able to save everyone. It was a citizen, a young cow tender, a young man by the name like.
What the hell is it? Just fell off the desk.
His name was Ralik, and like if that matters to you, sir, my king.
We should on
Giovanni looks at you and says, "Well, do you need me to go? Like, I realize this is what I'm kind of trying to take a vacation from, and if you, of course, need me to go, Corey, I can depart from this situation."
GM secretly trying to get rid of Jumanji finally.
Wasn't she? This is out of character, but wasn't she supposed to leave after we did the hunting lodge anyways?
After you've done the whole chapter. Like, she's not leaving until you've done the whole chapter. She's asking if like she needs to be here while he does it, gets his situation report and sits on his little throne.
Just Thanos sit upon the throne, bring me the info.
And to make all this happen just because I wanted to talk to Tristia.
Jazel sees you come inside the room and like leaves to like head to like the brewery.
Sees me or sees Corey?
She sees Corey and like leaves amongst everybody, like skirts the edge of the building and then like leaves through the door, like being looked at by Jamandi. Like she does not appreciate like the looks of just complete and utter disapproval from everybody, and just heads to the brewery to drink a couple of wines or beers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
For now, Corey's gonna pretend he didn't see that.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, her room
no
technically is
no
in the town
killer
hall.
intent.
Her room is in the town hall, so that's where she stays.
See, no murderous intent. I was right. More of fear, more of a cornered rat with fear and.
Know your place, trash.
Yeah.
Stunks.
Amiri and Lindsay immediately get to work. Like Amiri demand can I please take a break? And she's like, yeah, of course, hon. And like Lindsay is continuing to like transcribe the events into like little pamphlets, like short, like blip of information pamphlets of what the king has been up to, like to like spread amongst the people because she believes information is power and people have right to information.
I'm sure they'll be happy about us. The Outdoory sister dies, then brought back. Let's go.
And she very much insists on doing it. And like after a few of them that where Amiri's like hand pinches, she's like, Amiri's like, I'm going to the bar. Couldn't you just go to the bar and tell people this in like a song? And she's like, people have a right to like preservation of knowledge, like Amiri. And like,
There's
I'm
word of
going to
mouth
the bar.
and there's word of people.
I'm going to the bar, and like Amiri heads out, and like Lindsay is continuing to write these little pamphlets that she'll bring.
I'll go with her to meet both of them.
Lindsay and Amiri, of course, are in the repurposed Tavern Dive. I need you guys to give me a new name for for what was originally, I believe,
BM.exe has crashed.
I'm forgetting
Stolen
what the Stolen Stag. What was originally the Stolen Stag? It needs a new name because it was run by Silen's partner in crime. Again, I'm blanking. Wilkus.
Krishna?
Not
No.
Summer Snow. Wilcrow. Alexei Wilcrow.
Discount Wilhelm Wilcrow.
Yeah.
Will Croman.
I have always
Wilcrow.
suggested the Stagger Inn.
I like that.
I appreciate a good pun, so I vote for that.
All right, bet.
The new name of the tavern shall be the Stagger Inn, which is now run by a kobold who very often worked in cleaning the place. He's like, I've been promoted, and like he snaps his little his little like white thing. He's like, what do you want? And he's standing on they have built all the kobolds in excitement for
I've been given a job.
It's called a job.
they are calling him Bev now, but his name he just prefers to be called Bev. Like they've built him essentially a row of benches behind the counter that form one solid platform where he's raised up a little bit off the ground and he's able to stand at eye level with everybody, all the customers. He's like, what would you like? Hi, I'm Bev.
Referring to me or anyone?
He looks at Amiri and Amiri's just like, whatever is strongest.
Okay.
He's like, that'll be a King Corey Dwarven Ale, and he's like the Corey blend, and she's like, yeah, I'll have the Corey blend, and then she kind of nods and is brought to her. Are you heading over to the brewery, Dex?
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the brewery with Amiri and Jathal if that's where they're at.
Oh, Amiri's at the bar. Amiri is right here. You're heading to the brewery where Jathal is alone by herself with a barrel of wine.
Oh no.
Adrian's again now, are we?
Why we're wasted again.
Why got wasted?
My poor pale queen. Just getting wasted again.
I want to go to the brewery for a different reason.
Okay, cool.
I want to check up
Wasted
on
on Dwarven
me and
brew, no
Tilly's
less.
business.
On what? On Tilly's business?
Me and Tilly's business, yeah.
The soda pop shop.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the little soda pop shop. Next to the brewery is a little drink shop that's been operating, and it's been mixing a sort of form of alchemical sodas. I'm going to give you the first sample item, which I'm trying to remember, alchemical food. There's supposed to be a fizzy alchemical foods.
I think it has fizz in the name.
Yeah.
No, not egg cream fizz, maybe.
Yeah, it's an egg cream
Maybe.
fizz. Like he essentially it's like a soda shop, like a soda jerk shop. He preps. He's like, by the way, Mr. Fekro, Vice President Fekro, we actually haven't come up with a name for this place. It's just been running outside of the brewery, but like it's getting really popular. Like, have you?
To remind you, DM, it does have a name.
Oh, it does.
But also to let you know, I have forgotten the name. Tilly knows the name first, definitely.
Okay, I will message her later. But like, he's basically he would have insinuated like he's like I don't really know the name of this place, but like, and Tilly would pop up with that information. I will message
Yes.
Tilly with like, hey Tilly, what's the name of your soda shop in the game?
I remembered it at some point, and now I don't anymore.
I'm kind of curious to where this dagger business goes with Corey.
Yeah, I want to write back to Tristy about that.
Yeah. Tristian is just continuing to manage
Wait a
like
minute.
these individuals. It's advancing for you guys now about like 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock in the day. You guys are currently in the town.
Christian, could I have your help with a curse investigation I'm trying to do?
Yes, of course. And Rekia, I want you to continue to take deep breaths, counting to 15. I will be right back. Make sure to not hang on any of these breaths. You do understand that. He's like, she's like, I know how to breathe. And like okay. And like he steps alongside you. He's like, what do you need, my king?
We come back. He's just passed down the floor. I forget how to breathe.
Corey will pull out Harem's clan dagger and present it to him.
Oh, that's no good. And it did not take him long to say that. You pull it out and just set it on the table, and he's just looking at like a dagger that is clearly visibly like the light on it is not like the light from the ambient room. Like he's like, that's no good.
Oh, that's progressed a lot further than I thought it did.
Like it is darker by a couple of shades than the like it's darkened over the course of the time that you've been with it. So it has 10 degrees of darkness that it can go to, and it's now at like a 4.
Oh, geez, it's arcing darkness.
I thought it was at like 7 or 6 still.
No, it's now at a 4 and it's counting down, and it like it's down to like 1 or 0, and he's like, that doesn't look right. Like Tristian looks at you like that just doesn't look right. Is this like special to someone?
I don't know anything about blacksmithing, but I can tell something's wrong with that.
Yeah, he's like, did you mess up on this one or something? Anger a deity? Like he goes through a list of like things you can do. Did you anger a deity? Did you anger the land? Did you I don't know. Did you speak ill of a witch?
Anger a deity might be part of it.
Anger / cursed.
And like catch him up on what Corey's like figured out so far that
The harem lore.
this yeah, the harem lore, which going off of the notes that I remember was that Harem's clan dagger was originally, or I actually don't remember if it was specifically forged for Grotus or if it had been replaced with Grotus. But it's currently a clan dagger dedicated to Grotus, and it interestingly seems to have a what comes off to us as a curse might be a blessing by Grotus technically with how like Grotus works.
Grotus causes the failure of things for both his enemies and his allies. Like
yeah.
He's like, are you blessing me or is this a curse? Yes.
Tristian just kind of looks at him like, this is no good. This is. It seems like your friend, or our friend, the collective treasure keeper, which is actually a very smart thing that you've put him in the position. I did not know that this was affecting him. I can attempt to help heal him of his current situation, though it seems like he would not be receptive to that. He seems, from what you have informed me, he seems receptive of these blessings. He must be convinced. You aren't wrong, player of Dex. You aren't wrong, Hoodie. That that's where I was going. He himself must be convinced to reject. Your friend has been caught up in essentially what is this is relevant to Satis if he was here, but this one particular situation, you have a friend who has been selected in a part of the oracular selection, which is when a deity singles out the individual through unknown myriad reasons or variables, and perceives this individual as significant for their purposes. They begin to select them. Uncommon in the oracular selection, your friend Harem, our friend, appears to have perceived this and accepted it, which stunts both the process. Because one cannot become an oracle if they are aware of the deity who is selecting them. But two, when accepting the influence, they instead become a priest. When they are knowledgeable and accepting of said influence, they become a priest instead. These, whether they be curses or boons, is actually the fact that you do not know is actually part of the problem. It's because Harem himself has not decided what this is. Harem has a lot of conflicted emotions if what you're telling me is true, and he needs to resolve in himself whether this is a boon or a curse. I cannot remove a boon of a god. Only work on curtains. That's kind of my thing. But if Harem comes to terms that this is a curse, I can properly help him. He must be convinced that this is a curse, so he must reject the influence of his deity. Of the deity which he has chosen, which is a rather difficult conversation. I have some pamphlets if he's interested in Saturn, right?
Well, interesting thing that I'm not sure proves one way or the other with this, but part of the reason that Harem told me he follows Groot is he believes that Torag has turned his back on Harem, yet the clan dagger is still marked for Torag underneath. It's almost like the corruption that is happening on the dagger is being resisted by Torags.
Christian will make a heroic roll.
Oh.
Altogether, that's a plus 24.
Hey, 15. Nice. 39.
Oh.
Do you have any way to bump him up to a 40?
As in,
Unless I could spend a hero point to buff him up.
You can
actually, I
spend a
think I
hero
have. I can give him guidance.
You can, yeah. If you
Oh,
have
I'm not
guidance, if you no. I mean, I'll let you say you're with Corey first, and then go move on to your own thing. Corey said he wanted to get this dealt with as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah, I'll go ahead and it's like I feel, and it's like I know what you're going to do. Good luck, and then I just give him a pat on the shoulder, casting guidance.
At exactly a 40, Tristian kind of puts all the pieces together of this situation. He's like, this is a tragic tale, indeed. So it appears, though you will have to convince. Well, it may be easier now that we actually know exactly what happened. And he rolls out a piece of paper and begins taking notes and sketching scenes. And he's like, what I perceive is he draws a young dwarf as best he can. He's not a great artist like Lindsay. He's like, what I perceive is that young Harem, when he was a craftsman, was selected in this process of oracular selection. He believed that he would be necessary to become a good servant. And he draws like an iconography situation of in the next box. He draws about 6 of these images or 7 of them. And draws little sketches of what he believes happened at each stage in his life. He wishes to serve Torag, who is god of the forge and god of many other things, god of the dwarves, and was never successful. But it is particularly because of this oracular selection. He draws a moon, mostly because of the oracular selection's influence. I believe, even when he was attempting to please Torag, Grotus was already influencing his ability. This dagger came through from his devotion, It is a decent dagger, yes. I mean, like, I don't know much about clan daggers, but would you say it is a well-crafted dagger?
Offhanded, I would say yes, but maybe this is something I should do a crafting check for.
Yeah, make a crafting check. You just need to hit 20.
He's crafting.
Where is crafting? Who is crafting?
Why is crafting?
Why is crafting?
Yeah.
Where is crafting?
Yeah, I saw some crafting.
It's in the second column if you look further.
Yeah, you succeed, and like you're able to sell. This is a perfectly crafted dagger. This is a well-crafted dagger. Like there's chips and stuff in it, like of like use, but like that after it was initially crafted. This initial state of this dagger was, in all terms, acceptable, and like would have been referred to as like a standard acceptable dagger, not a par excellence or like a craftsman cum laude, or like it wouldn't have been like a degree of craftsmanship that it would have been hailed as expert or like master level craftsmanship, but it is standard accepted craftsmanship for an early dwarf, right? Incapable of corrupting the dagger in its, as you have stated, acceptable status. Instead, it was cursed. Harem believes it is unacceptable because he sees it to be such, because Grotus, I perceive, has made him perceive it as unacceptable. What you see and what I see and what Harem sees when we look at this dagger is far different, and actually grows worse every day that this darkens. Harem believes he is unacceptable because he believes he can never be a truly standard dwarf. Though he desires to be, from what I am telling. And this curse is increasing to the point where any hope of him ever becoming a dwarf, in the standard sense, an acceptable craftsman, or a craftsman capable of handling materials, is eroding. And every day that it erodes, both in his belief in himself and in the dagger's curse strengthening, his ability and his effect on materials strengthens, is what I perceive. And like he draws a few more sketch boxes. Grotus is the one who caused this in the initial place. Grotus is trying to steal Harem away from his own god. Because, if you've explained this to me correctly, this was crafted perfectly and has been preserved through the protections of Torag's faithfulness, and he draws on the other side of the Torag image. The dagger should have darkened immediately to its complete state. The illusion should be complete for Harem. It is not. Harem still actively enjoys dwarven culture. You must convince Harem that he is seeing things falsely. For as long as he has been seeing things falsely, this may be difficult. And as invested as he is into his new deity, that may be a difficult sell. I don't know what to tell you. He must first accept that this is indeed a curse, and at that point, this lingering duality to this blade will resolve in it will resolve to a single state. It is currently in what you would say a status of limbo. It will resolve to a single state. It will be a curse, and I can cleanse the blade. As in so long as Harem doubts, it will be in this myriad state, or in as much as he becomes completely resolved that he will never be a dwarf, it will become completely a blessed blade of Grotus. It's symbolically being ruined in devotion to Grotus. But if he accepts that this has been tampered with before he ever came to Grotus, it will be a curse. He will perceive it as such, and reality will perceive it as such, and I will be able to change it. Unfortunately, I do believe when this completely darkens, Harem dies.
That's a little detail that should have been mentioned. It's like, wait, huh? What do you? What?
That came out of left field.
Come again?
Yeah, well, it took me time. It takes time to decipher these curses. Let me double check that I am not failing in my own perception of such a thing. No, a 40. He's like, no, yep. Like a little bit boost from Dex kind of helped me sneak it out at the very end. When this completely darkens, his soul will be completely devoted to Grotus, and Grotus will claim him. And seeing as Grotus is one dedicated to the destruction of all things at the end time, Harem will die. And he looks at you with a placid look. He looks at you
So
like
we
this
either
because
need to convince Harem this was never his problem, or soon it will not be his problem anymore.
yes, and like he looks at you with like the perfunctory like this is just how curses work. Look, like this is like his work in dealing with curses. Like telling someone, "Oh, you will die in so many days," is like a pretty perfunctory thing you have to do when you deal with curses so often. He's like, "Yes, pretty much." It will no longer be his problem, and well, it actually does not seem to be tied to time. It is tied to something else related to Harem's frustration with crafting, I believe.
He does sit in the blob.
It doesn't seem to be moving forward because it doesn't seem that Harem is engaging with craftsmanship. You may either discourage him from engaging in craftsmanship or help him craft something truly capable of surviving. Engaging him as a treasurer has actually prevented him from dealing with most of this. It has delayed the inevitable, but he has been trying his hand, dabbling in it apparently every couple of days.
Now, something I do remember from the earlier, or I think the last time we talked with Harem, I think this is back at Hargolka, I want to say, actually. Because I think this was like after we got the Aeon Stones and all, chatting with Harem. And I did get him to like consider the possibility that like Grotus might not be like doing things as like or doing things
Not
for
benefiting
Harem.
his favor. Yeah.
Yeah, not like
Not with
benefiting
his best
him.
interest. Yeah.
With this new information, I've got no idea what this kind of like role would be, if it even would be one. But could Corey try to like recall if the blade like lightened during that or something? Because we seem to be suspecting that the intensity, or I guess the intensity on the blade, is factored by his devotion to Grotus. So
/ devotion to Torah, yeah. Go ahead and hit a recall knowledge.
yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that's interesting. Like Tristian like notices says something when you like look at the blade, and when you explain the situation to him with like Harkolka, he's like, "That's interesting." And then he looks at the blade. He actually finally touches it. He's like, "Oh, that makes a lot more sense." And like, oh, you're selecting a tenement. The tenement has been is the one that rolled instead of you. I am looking at your religion.
Here.
Corey, the building has succeeded.
Yeah, let me target myself and re-roll it.
No, it's okay. It's okay because it'll give you different numbers. You rolled about as high as you could roll. Yeah. You don't roll like the max level of roll, like basically uncovering everything for this, but you roll a second level specific roll, lore roll in religion. The problem is that there is now a third party involved, and Tristian finally speaks up. Actually confirming it to you on his part.
+4 from a hero point allow me to uncover that.
Yeah. Like you and him will like say it at the same time as you +4 it. He picks up the blade.
Blast!
He picks up the blade and he's like, the second he touches, he's like, "Oh, that actually complicates things."
He's like, "Oh no, oh no."
It appears that Pharasma is involved in this. Has he perhaps drawn the ire of a different deity in this situation? Did he do anything perhaps to anger Pharasma in any way?
Oh, the blender incident.
I believe I am recalling this because he discussed it with me when I first met all of you. He soul blended someone. Am I correct? Like he no longer is interested in helping you. He's like, this perhaps may be the result of his own actions and doing, and he sets the blade. He's like, convince him as you wish. I am, of course, a humble servant in your kingdom. We'll get rid of curses when they are curses, but maybe he's getting what he deserves. And like he sets the blade down and like walks
Oh.
away.
Oh,
Damn.
hell.
He's like,
But wait, did we already get the blade? It was darkening before then.
You got the blade. It was darkening before then. Like Grotus is like affecting his soul. What you recall is that it brightened when he received the Aeon Stone from Torag. When he had clear confirmation that Torag still cared about him, the Jagger brightened. And then when he attempted to serve Torag with that and felt Grotus's pull, it immediately darkened 2 stages again. Like he felt like he's kind of trapped. Like he's like there's an element of fear in Harem in this too.
Oh yeah, that did happen like immediately after. That's right.
yeah.
Like he cursed you and he said, "Don't want to bring someone else into this," and then like basically rejected the gift. Or rejected like the pull that like Torek still has that claim over his soul. You have 4 more attempts to convince Harem
Before he explodes.
before he
Hopefully.
explodes, and he is soul blended.
Yeah, I was about to say before he. We find out will Heron blend.
Yeah, because Pharasma is currently very pissed that anyone got rid of a soul. Pharasma is the one who deals with judgment to soul. And Pharasma said, eye for an eye, asshole.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I was really surprised she didn't just like, it's like, so, you know, apologize for what he did. It's like,
Oh, you're in a different situation. She's dealing with you on a case-by-case basis because she's a judge, effectively. Like, above everything, Pharasma is a judge of souls. And she doesn't judge one soul for the failures of another. She judges you wherein you partake in that problem, but, like, she's looking at you like, you're your own case. Harem soul-blended someone and knows that that's a bad thing. He's a priest.
Naughty, naughty boy.
naughty dwarf. We don't soul blend. We soul repent.
Yeah.
Proceeds to pull out a gout of fire and just burns the body.
So yeah, Tristian essentially like when he remembers that this in the conversation, he remembers like the whole like destruction of a soul thing. Tristian being the very harsh like kind of Sarenrae take, like whereas like Fekro is like a slighter Sarenrae take. Like Sarenrae, as far as you remember, is a deity of compassion and peace and temperance and patience and justice. And like the second that he recognizes that like the primary thing that he believes in is redemption, like Tristian believes in is redemption, and he, like, to deny any creature an opportunity for redemption is like anathema to Sarenrae in his belief. And like the second like he remembers that's what essentially that like he was denied a second life to cycle through by Pharasma's will, because like he leaves death and like the reincarnation or like permanent like entering into like a eternal realm like in the hands of Pharasma the judge. But like his belief is like basically the second he remembers this, Tristian like sets the blade down, turns around and says maybe he deserves it, and like walks away. Consider perhaps, King, that these things happen to people, curses happen to people for reasons beyond our understanding sometimes, and then walks away.
Ouch.
Well,
I believe in the mission.
A single
You got
feather
this, King.
falls out of the dove in the back of Tristian's like hood. Tristian's like sacred blue, like nice, like comfy robes. There's like a blue and gold dove on the back of his, and white dove on the back of his outfit, and a single feather falls out of it as he walks away.
What are the implications of that, I wonder?
Perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception. Make a perception check. I'll let you add your roll perception and then add a bonus. I'll add a bonus to you depending on what your religion is. I need to see.
My religion is 13.
Okay, I'll
Usually pretty-
add a plus
pretty
2.
for me.
Plus 2.
No. Living in these days and ages where everything seems to take on significance, that like everything seems to be an earth-shattering problem, and you as a king are getting more and more frustrated that nothing can be as simple as just fix the wheel on the cart or something. It immediately
Just kill the bad guy.
just kill the bad guy, like sentence that guy to jail. It can never be as simple as just shoot somebody or move on with it. It immediately apparent in these realms, like that was an omen, and it was an omen not for anybody but Tristian. Tristian has done something that angers Saren Ray in that moment.
Oh no.
Tristian did something out of line with like the domain or like belief of his own deity.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you mean? What do you mean he deserves it? I'm a little upset with him, but hey, where do you get off saying that?
Can I roll a just plain religion check to see what Corey would know about Saren Ray and see
Yeah,
if he
go-
can connect the dots on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Just a rolling check. Yeah, you know that the domains of Serenay are fire, healing, sun, and truth, and that generally she hates. She commands people to protect their allies, to provide aid to the sick and wounded, to seek and allow a person's redemption, any person's redemption. He has failed to protect his allies, and he has failed to allow someone to seek redemption. Tristian very harshly believes like this man brought it on himself and then walked away.
I'm a hypocrite. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be me.
Would be me.
I was like, wait a minute.
Harem is currently going over counting coins in the town hall. Like he is counting the
Can't be a
treasury.
hypocrite. Saren Ray was never a follower of Saren Ray.
But he's using like metal golden tongs that don't tarnish to like inspect each golden coin, and it takes him a while to like count the coins. But he doesn't actually ever directly touch them. He's like using 2 golden tongs. With some degree of accuracy. He's been using these for a while. Well, these golden tongs don't tarnish or age, and he's just like kind of going through them one at a time.
Golden Kongs.
Golden
Tongs.
tongs.
I know you meant to say tongs, but I think I heard you say Kongs.
Yeah.
Go.
King Kong.
Yeah.
He's using 2 golden King Kongs, and they're counting the money very slowly because they have really big hands and the money is tiny. Assholes.
Every while we go to some Necro stuff while I think about how I want to approach Harem.
Yeah. Fekro, you are currently in the brewery, or like in the brewery / like soda pop shop. One door over into the is connected like a beerish mill, and actually you hear the soda jerk say, actually we're thinking about setting up a different building because like this is kind of like the smell of the beer is kind of influencing the taste of like this soda, and like I think it's a very high. I want to try a bright and citrusy taste, and I'm having a disagreement with another soda jerk who wants to try and go for something a little bit darker and subtler, and more of like a molasses based flavor. And if you could resolve that for us, Fekro, we'd really appreciate it.
That makes me think of that ale place we visited.
Where my brain immediately goes is why not both?
And like he kind of like, all right, but we could still use a different building. We're gonna need some like if you could clear that with like clear that with the town hall and like possibly get us a new building, like a restaurant building or something. That would be nice.
Hmm.
The
I'll see what I
ale
can
is
do.
affecting the flavor in either direction.
Hmm. Hmm.
What else did you want to do here, Bekro? Like
Hmm.
Jathal is one door over in the other room, sitting in like the tasting room of the brewery with
Hmm.
with a barrel that she has paid for, but you know.
Yeah. Um. Has anyone else come over to the brewery?
No, it's mostly alone. Like the brewery like makes stuff. Occasionally people will bop
Hmm.
in like to try something if they're nearby the temple or nearby the cemetery or the town hall. Most people just go to
Hmm.
the ale like ale houses, the taverns, the Stagger Inn.
Hmm. Why
Stagger
not? I'll
in,
go.
dude. Stagger in.
Why not? I'll go talk to Jathal then. I'll
Hello.
saunter my goblin feet into that door.
Pulls
How
up a
do you?
chair like Captain America.
Well,
She
pulls up a chair, spins it around, sits on it backwards.
yeah she
I'm
if you
kidding. I
You've been
said normally.
contemplating morality, have you?
yeah so,
I
she
said it
hears the
really mean, but
door
I said
open
normally.
and like kind of like like plugs the barrel and like looks to see who's entering and she sees your goblin feet and she's hello Bekro. And like
Hey, Jathal.
swirls like a dark like purple-ish liquid in a clear glass.
Do you mind if I sit with you, or is this your brooding hour?
Oh, coming out with jabs to right as you come out. No, I'm rooted enough, I suppose. And like she gives you like a frustrated smile, like it's a half antagonistic smile.
I'm just messing with you. You know,
Clearly,
I figured there'd be tension
I'm
when I
just
came in,
yanking your
so you know,
chain.
thought I'd break the tension a little bit. Did it work, or did I just upset you? I apologize if I upset you.
conditional apology is interesting. No, you have upset me. And like she sets the glass down. Is there a reason that you've come into my room of shame, Fekro?
Well, I was checking on me and Tilly's business with uh, the shop outside.
Oh, of course, it was my
Um,
failure to assume that you actually came here from me. And like he just like
and
says
then
that
I
to
saw that you're
herself.
in here. Then I saw you were in here, and I'm like, I'm gonna pay Jake a little visit.
Well, you've seen
So
me,
here
and
I
like
am.
she kind of like lifts the like half-empty glass of like wine and kind of like suggests it towards the door, and like like then sets it back on the ground or
Uh,
sets it back on like
so
the counter.
Is
what
she
have you been
having
up to
Dwarven brew
lately?
right now?
She's not having dwarven brew. She's having a dark like berry like wine.
Damn.
Like specifically the berries that the spiders that you guys found were protecting.
Nice.
Goddamn leaf lovers.
Like a leaf lovers wine. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. I'm one of those.
So, what you been up to since that whole incident, we'll call it, at the town hall?
Becker, what are we doing here?
I'm sitting with a friend.
Is that what we are?
If that's okay with you. I consider you a friend.
You do.
Yeah.
After all the accusations, and how often have you stepped in the hellfire of all these accusations on my behalf?
Well, I've never disparaged you. I've
She
only
actually
ever criticized your actions.
considers that for a moment and like thinks back, and she says, "Very well," and like she like rolls back in the chair.
Well, who am I to judge your character? I have told you about my past, haven't I?
No, actually, I don't believe you ever have.
Oh. Well, I was part of a criminal organization, and then said organization tried to kill me, so, you know. That's the gist of it.
I've done my fair share of crimes myself, and like mostly of them of a different variety than you, I believe. You were attempting to enrich yourself, but I appreciate the common ground, Sakura. What did
Yeah.
you? What were you stealing when you first got kicked out of your little group?
Well, specifically, we are trying to. I'm from Absalom. Yeah, if you're familiar, the city is made up of various districts.
Yes, yes,
Um,
I'm aware.
I was hired on as to basically break down walls in case we needed to go loud. So we tried to break into this High Lord's manor, and that didn't go very well.
Hmm.
We weren't trying to get anything specific. Um, I think
Just kind of a
someone was trying to go
grab
for a
bag
document. I'm not sure.
attempt. So you're kind of a haphazard criminal at the best. Definitely not the one planning things.
No, definitely not. But they did try to frame me for it, so that's why I had to run.
So you're used to
Since I
betrayal.
was obviously the loudest, you know, bombs and such.
Spectro, to be honest, I've been living in the woods for the last couple of days.
Why are you even living in the woods when there's a perfectly good town?
I'm not exactly welcome here, if you haven't perceived that. I only get served here out of general threats and intimidation. And
No.
anything they try and poison me with is generally good for my nutrition, like a bug or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't seem to quite connect the
So,
dots that I can't be poisoned by a centipede or anything.
interesting. That actually piqued my curiosity, but I'll get back to that another time, maybe. Um, so, the people have been trying to kick you out of town, like with force, or is it
Well,
just
as much force as
you're
their
not welcome?
puny little spirits can muster, yes.
So, is it more uh,
It isn't,
disappointing glares? I'm not going to serve your kind of thing, or is it pitchforks and torches?
depending on the day and what they believe I've been up
Really?
to. Yes.
Might have to have a talk with some of the kobolds then. We should not be tolerating pitchforks and torches.
As she raises her eyebrows, she says,
Disappointing glares on the other hand.
"Why do you care, Fekro?"
Because you, the people I care about you.
Which would be Dex.
Yes.
Glad it all can be traced back to him. I think I'm quite done with this conversation, Fekro. And like she stands up and like it makes the motion to leave.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk, I'm here.
She grabs her barrel of wine and like, yes, very much, and like we'll skedaddle, unless of course Dex enters the room.
I'll serve you if you are looking for like a drink or something. So don't worry about that. Actually, I'm just yelling that out.
I guess the question is, was Dex listening on the situation, or was he just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like getting?
it's totally valid that you're listening in on the conversation. She leaves the moment your name is brought up.
Mm-hmm. Um, trying to think how to broach her about anything at this point. I'll go ahead and kind of and not like really enter the room, but just open the door as if I was gonna walk in myself, and see how she reacts.
You enter the room, just like walk into the room.
Yeah, like if I heard her like coming to the door, I would have just opened it.
Like as she's like walking toward it, she sees that like she like gets a little bit startled because she didn't expect someone else to come into this room as well. Pharasma's tits, and like she like realizes that you're in her way, and she has to walk past you to like leave.
And I'll take that as my cue to leave, as I'll just scurry underneath Dex's legs to leave.
Jaitul,
Dex.
do you wish to talk, or
Do you have an answer for me yet?
if it is what drives me to love you, then, or is there a different question you're wanting answered?
No, generally I have not. I have not ascribed a series of questions to ask you. It's the last thing we talked about, Dex. Come on, and like she like motions to tap her own skull, as in like ask, as in to say like very sharply, very rudely, like which is her wit. Like what's in your bony brain, which is nothing.
uh, uh, well, as I've haven't really stopped thinking about what happened that day. As I've stated before, and I will always state it again, what makes me love you is nothing short of what I care for.
Roll me. I'm looking at your character sheet. Roll me a diplomacy check.
It's like I'm up my diplomacy this time, haha.
You have a -2 to your roll, and I need you to attempt to roll roll with hero point if you would like. That is my only warning to you.
Oh, I most definitely will. I've been saving up.
So you'll have a +6 instead of a +8. Because you have a -2 because she's already had this conversation with you.
Yeah. Do I still have my +1 of never lies?
Yeah, I'll take that. So it's a +7, I guess.
Yippee! Oh, I can't unedit that. Let me just replay that one.
Hero
Once
points
you've
to say
added
that
it, does
shit.
not go away.
Yeah.
And yet they say chivalry is dead.
Oh, Tilly said Spritzes and Glitzes is the name of the shop. Thank you, Tilly.
That's what it was. I remember it was like half of something. By the gaming gods, blessed I die. A 37.
I thought it was a 2.
I looked at that thing roll over the two. I was like, ah!
May they die, chip and
I have a
shatter.
heart. It's like, no.
She will genuinely listen to whatever you have to say next, and will believe you. So be careful with your words.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, then.
Everything you
Skeleton
say, she
falls
will.
apart at the seams.
Everything you say in the next 2 or 3 sentences, she will believe you, without question.
Okay.
Everything you say can and will be held against you in the Jaithl's court of law.
Yeah, honestly.
Jaithl's court of law.
Former judge is like, yep.
It's not too late to exercise your Miranda rights.
What's that line? What's that line from Community? Love is not admissible evidence.
Does the undead have the Miranda rights, or are those drafted out the window when they're dead?
Honestly, I think you lose a lot of rights in the court of law when you're undead. I mean,
Like you can't defend yourself anymore.
You're technically not a living. You're not a living person. Your laws are a little different. Your laws a little wacky in your land because you
are. In a court of law, do you count as the person you were before you died, or the person you are now after death?
Your person you are now after death.
Oh,
In your
goodness.
court of law.
I was like, my past corpse was a bit of a war tyrant.
That's your first sentence. Just kidding.
That laugh was your second.
Yeah.
No, just keeps collapsing on itself. It's like, was that a question? Yes. Pass. The undead passes out. Yes, that was your third question.
Alright, Dex, stop stalling. What's your words?
Yeah.
Love waits for no man.
Even the undead.
What is love?
Yeah. What is
Baby,
love?
don't hurt me.
So I'm actually gonna tie this into one of my lost memories,
Yeah.
being that where is it at here? That
Is that legal?
essentially,
Can you do that?
can you do that? Alright. Just give it a little quick
Are you trying to
scroll just make
use one of your
sure.
lost memories? Because you don't have the memories anymore.
No, what I'm referring to is in like I'm tying it back to as in it's a blank spot in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Old strategy con.
He's writing out. I personally am gonna go grab a drink while he's figuring out what he's saying.
Oh, thank goodness! gives my mind quickly time to race and write.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get some music. Some do 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 do.
I'll collapse into myself like a dying star.
The funny thing is, I used to have the Jeopardy sound clip for our DM, but I ended up removing it. Honestly, Dex, take as long as you want, because that gives me more time to think about how I'm going to approach Europe.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to Corey and Harem. So Dex has time to think now.
Yeah.
It's like,
If you
Don't
two
you
want,
dare-
I can go talk to someone else and stall even more. I'm perfectly fine with that.
We must be Russians of how much we're stalling, but
You're Russian, but you're Stalin.
If you guys want to
bet-
stall some more, hey Status, what you up to?
I am back.
How's that prophesizing going, Status? You converting
damn,
any
the stalling stalled me, so I couldn't think of a thought process. Son of a gun. On the spot, it is.
The proletariat. You may spend a hero point to exchange this number, but like, so you may spend a hero point before or after. Before is probably what you're gonna do for a +8. You can roll me a 1d12 for how many people you convert.
Huh, joke's on you. I don't have any hero points.
It's modified, of course, by your performance.
I don't have hero points, so
It's 1d12 plus 12. That's how many people in the proletariat convert to serving Atreya, the Lambent King. That's 20 people. You managed to convert about 20 people of your. How many people in this town serve you? I'm trying to double check how many people are in the. Okay, I think it's 52.
unless that number's grown.
No. That number isn't stay the same. You've converted about 20 of your 52 in Strigol to serving not just the proletariat, but Atreya himself. Like, you've finally given them a name. They've been clamoring for a name. What to call the true flame, like the purifying flame, and now they have a name for it. A lot of other people don't like this, and will remain the proletariat. And so now you have the cult of Atreya and the proletariat in your group, and they are diametrically opposed.
Can I start religious war and start converting them to Sanray instead?
If you want to. You realize you're going to be like personally bopping up into this temple like with Kalika, and Kalika is Kanera is just gonna be like watching this, like eating popcorn, like this is very like fucking interesting, like theater, like watching these bumbling like peasants in this town just automatically go to throats over just like a bunch of words that's being slammed in front of them. But you are going to be doing this in front of Satis. There's entirely a reasonable thing that you as a player can get angry at Fekro, and Fekro can get angry at you if you do this. You have 30 people who are free to be converted.
Yeah, I'm trying to convert the proletariat, not the ones who converted to his cult, now knowing the name.
Yeah, go ahead and Jeremy will be the last holdout. Jeremy will not convert for anything. And also, he still has your book.
I know.
Still has spoken.
How dare he?
It's still stolen property, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's now the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah.
I've more or less got my marbles in order.
Okay. Fekro.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop stalling.
Thanks for the stalling. Fekro, roll a performance check. With a plus, let me see what from your religion, if you have any religion. With a +2.
Performance with a +2. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's reasonable for the DC for this to be. What's the DC for a mob of peasants?
D sounds.
A deluded mob. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Deluded mobs will DC. Okay, cool. I see it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, it hovered around a 1 for a second.
Not a crit, but you succeed. I'm gonna need you to roll me well, if it was a crit, it would be higher. A D8. Roll me a D8 for how many people you convert to Saren, right?
Okay.
Well, with a +2 from your religion
1.
modifier, you convert 3 people to Saren.
So to make this make sense, I went up to like the most reasonable sounding people who were just barely convinced to join the proletariat. I'm like, come on now, you're smarter than this. Saren Ray's right there.
Minus 20 Kultmatrians.
Ironic that you only did 1 for that entire thing.
That's gonna leave y'all at a solid 29 proletariat.
29.
All right. What are
He
you
did
saying
math,
to
he ran
Jay?
numbers.
As we kick back to Jathel and Vector and Dex, what are you saying to her?
As the religious war kicks off.
Yeah,
Jathel and Fekro. Fekro's stealing Dex's girl. Ooh.
just gonna move Fekro farther away from this situation so he doesn't get you don't get to randomly just throw that out. That is not true. That is not correct. That is not what happened. The recap will not capture that. Fekro is not stealing Dex's girl. All right, go move on.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to like take Jathel's hands like
Okay.
between mine.
Okay.
Alright. I may not remember the night very vividly. It seems to be a bit of a fog in my mind, but ever since I've met you, Jatel, we were merely friends in the beginning, but I've seen now that these things have changed, and I will always and forevermore say for the better. And I will always strive to help those I care for and for those I love. You, my Black Lotus, who I will always treasure, and I will always do my best to protect you, and do my best to do so as long as I'm alive. Air quotes alive. As the room is silent, just
Can't stall
DM
no
is
more.
processing. He's chugging 3 gallons of water as we speak.
I'm not doing any AI right now. I'm finding music. You can accuse me of a lot of things, but I never do like these moments with AI. Like I don't really do much in my moments with AI.
Jacques.
Jacques.
I don't understand why. But I believe you. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, an idiot, and are clearly making some manner of mistake over me. But I believe, through no ulterior motive, a completely boneheaded figure like you actually loved me for nothing that I give them. A completely selfless love. Why? And like she just looks at you like a solid like why? Like she doesn't expect an answer, but she just why? Why would anyone, after everything I've done, now? She waits a pause to hope that you might be able to give an answer, but if you can't, she will accept it.
Why after all she's done, I still care for her.
Why anyone would love her, yeah.
Oh, would anyone would love her? Hmm.
But especially after everything she's done, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will always seek out the best in those who I made.
You are an idiot. And like she kisses you, but she just says that before she kisses you. And like I will go ahead and tell Dex, you've unlocked the best ending that you can. I'm not gonna tell you how good or bad that is, but you've unlocked the best ending that you can. I'm not gonna say if that's the best ending or not, but you'll find out later.
I like that. I like that one. You're an idiot, yeah? I'm your idiot forever. This is double implied because we're both undead.
Yeah.
So what's the marriage?
Once the heat has died down, I imagine like we have a wedding and we're just throwing stuff. It's like, ah, god.
Ah, fuck you, you evil monsters.
It's like, are you talking about Dex or are you talking about the other one? Aren't they both evil? No.
I suppose the basis of religion and marriage should not be based upon the goodness of the characters, but the legal precepts of the ability to be married and to share tax benefits. It's like what proletariat Jeremy says. Marriage should be primarily for tax benefits, or actually separated from tax benefits. I believe that actually taxation should not exist. That is itself an evil. The marriage should be a legal separate entity apart from the church. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
That is Jathal comes to terms with and no longer believes as much as she did before in Urgathoa. She is still wrestling with that, but for now, she believes that for some reason, people don't she doesn't know who besides Dex could ever do this. She very much still struggles with most people are selfish. Like she still partially believes that. She believes that people do things for ulterior motives with ulterior means, hiding what they truly desire. But she believes at least one person exists who does not do that, who loves people for a selfless reason, who loves people because they wish to love people, and that's her Dex. If there are other people like that, perhaps Vector is one of them. She does not know.
He is a
Well,
very
I'm very
strange goblin already, so it's not out of the question.
Ooh.
Dex is happy.
And let's get back to the rule of order music, the music that's going to play whenever the kingdom is following law instead of what's good or evil.
I'm just gonna like sit down. We're just gonna drink and just let us sink in the quietness.
Bring another glass, and she very sharply breaks from this lovey-dovey look to you, to being an intimidating kind of asshole of a woman, and demands this little gnome figure who works in this tavern, bring another glass or I'll gut you,
Another.
Another. I just give her a smirk.
Can you smirk?
Oh. A smirk is a skeleton can. It's kind of a meh.
One of those, and it always reminds me, you know how technically everything is made of plastic on the Sense and Fallout. I always see Nick Valentine make facial expressions. I'm like, You're made of plastic. You shouldn't be able. Your face shouldn't mold to certain shapes. You're not like a synthetic human. You're just made of plastic. You shouldn't be able to smirk or smoke a cigarette. That requires the dexterity that plastic is not capable of.
Hits him with one of these. Just a,
Yeah.
just a very stationary face, just mouth slightly open.
But I always see those animations on characters like when they're like bone, but like undead, like
Yeah.
undead or stuff, and then like the face animates, and I'm like, how, but how though?
I think who was it? I love that. Who was it? I'm trying to think of the anime, but it's essentially Lord Ainz, where his just mouth is always agape in certain ways, but never like actual facial expressions.
Where's the town? The town. There we go.
Overlord.
There we go.
Overlord, that's what it is. My brain was like fogging out. I'm like, I know Lord Ainz, that's all I know right now.
Overlord is good. Hey, did you guys ever play the video game Overlord? That was really fun. That was an old. That
Is
was
it
an
the
old
one where you
Xbox
play as
360
the
game.
Dark Lord and
You play
Yeah, I
as
was about to say, I
essentially
think it's
Sauron.
totally
and you have the
separate.
minions.
You play as
Yeah,
essentially
I love that
Sauron,
game.
and like you have little goblins that follow you. Little they're not called
Yeah.
goblins. They're called gremlins or something, or like they're spawn of like they're basically spawn of hell or something. It's really fun. You like
Yeah, I
you
got
Yeah,
set
it
that.
up
is like
flags.
Gremlins.
It's like it's like a mix between a hack and slash and an RTS. I really love hack and slash games, and they're kind of going the way of the dodo, and that really kills me. Anyways, Bekro, you have gained 3 other followers to Sarenrae. Kristen will be pleased. The proletariat is being hardened in their belief and does not want to be converted, and they are realizing that people are like picking them off, and they will die hard follow Jeremy.
Be
Oh
silent.
god. Oh, if they're gonna die
Sounds
hard, they're
like
gonna
he's
die
gonna
hard
remember
in
this.
fire. Ain't that right?
Yeah,
If they want to die hard, they could die hard while burning.
yeah. They're dedicated servants. Like Giovanni considers going into the temple just for a small moment of prayer, sees that this is going on, and just sees more
She's like,
people
well,
arguing about fire, and she's like, not doing this, and just shuts the door.
oh, great.
but fire.
And she goes into the tavern with Emiri.
She's like, oh god.
Bam, serve me a drink. Lindsay is, of course, after several hours have passed, it is now probably 4 in the evening, serving pamphlets out, like of everything that the kingdom has done, and Giovanni asks her, like, why do you do this? And, like, because people have a right to know. Very
People
well.
like to know our story.
Very
It's like,
well.
one of the Outdoory sisters died. It's like, you spoiled the ending.
That and the more goblins who learn, the more powerful they become.
Oh god. The more power I've gained.
Unlimited power.
Knowledge of power, and I am great.
You realize you have to be, in order to ascend like the Lamashtu way, you have to like serve Lamashtu, right? Like you can't just become a heroic. I mean, that's not entirely true, actually. You just have to become a hero to the goblins. The goblins have to perceive you as a hero. But you haven't really been hyping yourself up. So
He's been underhyping, in fact.
So lore-wise, I am repeating this. The goblins have the ability to ascend someone to like a semi-deity, like a demi-deity state, so long as they all collectively believe in like a large enough group of goblins that this goblin is a hero.
I'm not trying to become a god. I'm just joking around. Ever since you told me that information, I'm like, meh. Godhood is just around the corner.
Josh, yeah.
I'm one follower away from godhood. How do you feel about that, King Corey?
With Lindsay as my messenger.
Corey's just like, alright, time to smite a god.
Not
I
to
get
be
to add
silly,
that to my
dog.
list?
Oh, you're not trying to achieve this, but there is someone in that you have met before who is.
Is that
I
knock
know.
knock?
It's Knock Knock. Yeah. He's
Knock
not
Knock.
doing
Will
well
become
at that.
God.
I'm gonna
So look at
become
this.
the
Look at all
greatest
this
hero.
maniac guy.
He's a dedicated Lamashtu following slayer of monsters, which is actually kind of like a Vecro, when you puzzle this over your head and realize that you're mostly joking and you're not actually going to do this, you have no intent of becoming a deity. And you remember that Knock Knock kind of is like that kind of like you stop joking around with people and like the people you're sitting with who are now Sarenrae believers and you're having a calm, casual conversation and you're explaining things to them. You sit up and like kind of freeze for a moment. Make me a religion check.
How important is this religion check?
Decently.
That's for you to find out. Roll.
You get a hero point back, Dex.
it's-
You got a hero point back. You've successfully saved someone's soul. You've redeemed someone's soul.
Because just based on where that was heading, I was like, I want to
Eat-
add a hero
which
point
is-
to this.
which
Eat
is-
that, Tristian.
Yeah.
There is no redemption. Walks in Dex. I beg to differ.
You want this public
Christian still
or-
doesn't know that Jathel's even undead. He just thinks that people are
Yep.
very mean and will spread rumors.
She's undead and that she follows one of the dead.
Poor guy.
This
He was never
this
told.
must be slander.
Yeah, Tristian's like, this
So,
must
yeah.
be slander. Like, he generally is a decent guy. He's like, this is slander. I will not hear this.
All right.
You should not
Oh,
speak to
that
people
is
in
so
such a
great.
way. But I have heard of he thinks Harem is more evil than Jathel, which is hilarious.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Religion check succeeded and critted. Dex, Vecro, sorry, I don't know why I threw in Dex's name. Vecro, you are aware that he is attempting to ascend, which would be a problem if he wasn't such a mess in that his way. You are aware that Knock Knock is mixed up in his own beliefs about Lamashtu because Lamashtu is the mother of monsters, and monsters compete amongst themselves, but they're not supposed to slay other monsters for the glory of Lamashtu. That doesn't make sense. His religious beliefs are so twisted that he's actually getting in his own way. He will actively be fighting against these monsters during this monster bloom around other goblins in hopes of ascending, frustrating and drawing the ire of Lamashtu. The only way he will ascend is if Lamashtu completely locks in on him and he survives the onslaught of monsters. Knock Knock will die if you don't help him this chapter.
Oh. I don't like him, but I don't want him to die.
Yeah. Knock Knock is going to be like as much as y'all messed with and like stole away a bunch of goblins, like Lamashtu has other pokers in the fire right now. And the fact that her monsters are being slain for glory is frustrating her, and there is one particular hero who's doing that, and it's Knock Knock, attempting to grow his own glory and become a goblin deity. If he succeeds this, he will be an eternal thorn in her side, in Lamashtu's side.
I imagine he's like stakes. He's about to like stake the heart of a beast. You see that, Lamashtu? I'm doing great. She's like, son of a bitch, not another one.
Yeah.
Like my babies, they're being murdered.
Useless fucking goblin.
Damn it. Well, man, I don't like him, but I don't want him to die.
If you help him, you will help him along his road to glory. This is a no-win scenario. You cannot save him without also helping him achieve his glory dreams. And you're helping him along the road. It doesn't mean he instantly becomes a deity. But this is a no-win scenario where either you decide to let him die this chapter, or you help him out. He's gonna be out there in the wilds, essentially like slaying and like gathering trophies to his name.
I guess. What if I convert him?
Good luck. He is as diehard as Tristian is in his belief in Lamashtu. He's just an idiot.
Vecro, simply
Yeah.
think. WWD. Wait. D&D? Yeah, WWDD. What would Dex do?
WWD&D. WWD&D. What would D&D do?
What would D&D do? What would Dex do?
But for the most part, I believe this the actions in this town, it was spritzes and glitzes with the staggered in. I believe actions in this town have settled. And I'm going to roll to see if your town gets attacked during the night by a monster.
It's like, man, we did a really good job. We got our bar. Is that a dragon? What?
Canera herself is just laughing, and she's like, "Man, I should attend church more often."
So it's a great TV show.
This world's reality TV.
I didn't even have to pay for this play.
It's 8:00. Who are you guys talking to as you go to bed? I'm assuming you're talking to Jathan. We're not bringing that up, Dex.
Of course.
Corey, Specro, Satis. What are your thoughts before the end of the night? And I roll for a monster event.
For the monster of the week.
Amongst
As the day winds down, I would probably want to go hang out with Amiri.
All right. Amiri is now in her cups, and she's like very, very deeply, deeply drunk, and she's gonna be like, "This is the best night, Fekro. I love you. You know that? I actually love you, man. I absolutely love this town, and I miss my people. I actually kind of really miss my people." And like that, then she like turns into like a weepy drunk for the rest of the night.
Oh, poor thing.
No, I'll be comforting Amiri, I guess.
It's like, where is wife?
Yeah, wife. Right, wife.
I was gonna say, yeah, that meme. No side.
Interesting. I'm going to roll this twice.
I'm just gonna wander town. No one's gonna really stop a fire plant.
The fact that he is rolling twice is concerning to me.
Don't think about it. It helps you keep sane.
Too late.
Did you figure out what you're going to do with Harem, Corey?
You gotta convince a man of his own god's treachery. I feel that.
Yeah, I think the way I'd approach it, which I think would probably be the most dwarven way to do it, would like ask him if he would join me in reforging, like in air quotes, his clan dagger, because he thinks there's something wrong with like the dagger itself, and essentially have a chat with him over the forge while we're fixing it.
He's like, I don't know if I should really be involved in that, King Corey. I'm not really kind of the treasurer now, and I don't really touch things that can break, you see, because, I really don't want to break me dagger, but,
I imagine it's just like, Corey pulls up, get in, bitch, we're forging.
Yeah, like, he won't absolutely reject an offer to be forging with you, because there's no way to get out of that without insulting you, but, like, he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't want to do this. Which there's plenty of reason for him not to do this, because if you fail on a forge check, like, the dagger will darken. He doesn't know the same.
I mean, I think what Core would probably end up saying would be like, well, I could do the forging myself, but as it's your clan dagger, you should at least be involved in getting it fixed.
Alright. There is a -8 effect. I need you to roll me from Harem being present and like causing a degenerative effect on materials. I need you to roll me a crafting check.
Well,
there's a
time to flatten out. Time to flatten out that negative.
Do you even have hero points?
I've got one more hero point, so.
Okay.
The king has also been storing his points for some momentous occasions, or out of fear.
I guess I should ask though. If I spend a hero point and use assurance, would a 25 auto pass it or?
No.
Okay.
Or intensifies.
So I gotta get above a 10.
Yes.
Hmm.
You're the one who decided to involve crafting in this simple conversation with him, man. I told you crafting
Yeah.
attempts are really gonna they jeopardize his life now. I don't know
Well,
any
to
other
be
way.
honest,
It'll be just more powerful.
This is like your
well,
alcoholic
actually,
dad, like not knowing how to talk to you besides having a beer with you.
It's like, let's talk religion. Molly Four, these
yeah.
daggers. Damn it. So close.
I trying to think of anything else with this. I do have that magical crafting, but I don't think it actually does anything here. So
Magical crafting? Or are you talking about just like the skill magical crafting?
yeah, I'm looking to see if like any of my skills might help out with this.
Gotcha. Wait, what if you use the repair kit we have? Would that help?
Uh, but
Should be
assume
in.
not. But let me check the party stash.
Let's see. Yeah, it's the very
It
bottom.
doesn't give you any bonuses for anything.
Damn it.
Hmm.
You can use repair kit to repair items using a crafting skill. You can draw. Yeah, nah. Damn it. Oh. Now a coin has been flipped.
Okay, cool. I'm determining what happens
Oh
during this
no.
night.
I'm just wandering the
Ominous.
town. Oh no.
Time to look some stuff up on Archives of Nethys.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Alright. Crafting go.
Woo! 15!
Nice.
Oh,
A
that
half
succeeds.
credit.
That definitely succeeds. You manage to drive back some of the darkness by 2. The dagger goes back to 6.
Let's go!
There is a second realization that you have with this. You could banish the darkness just by being a Chad of a craftsman from Harem's dagger and save his soul that way.
Let's go.
I can literally brute force it.
Yeah.
Who needs a human and his curse breaking?
Who needs to have an actual
dwarven
conversation? Like what are you saying to Harem as he sees that your dagger is brightening and he's like helping you in the forge? You're asking him just to keep the fires hot.
He's like, it's working.
um,
Doing it.
well, since the way we gathered this, or how we've been like piecing things together with this as essentially kind of like a self-confidence like issue kind of thing, I'm kind of imagining this is more like a coaching thing where like I'm helping a harem like work through this and like brighten up the blade and sharpen it and doing all the reforging so he can see that he actually is a worthy dwarven crafter.
I don't know what to tell you. I gave up on any belief that like Torag was coming for me. But then with all the thing that you said at the King Hargolka's the Hargolka situation, I didn't know what to say, and then Grotus like snapped me back. You really think I could be a craftsman again?
You already are, as we can see by how you've gotten this blade much cleaner. Surely it's had a lot of wear and tear over the years, but as you can see, all things can be fixed with time and care.
I'll have to think about this, Corey. I'm really kind of deep in with Crotus now, and I don't really know how the deities react when you kind of try to suddenly ditch them. I don't know.
That's
And
a
like,
that's a good question. That's a good question, Harold.
and like he is hesitant. You have not like completely won him over. Completely cleaning the dagger is like the dagger and his soul are like tied together. If you can get what I mean.
Yeah.
It is still darkened. If you manage to get it back to 10, you crit succeeded this time. So like if you manage to get it back to like a 10, which the DCs will continue to go up as like you keep crafting on this dagger. If you manage to get it back to a 10, he will just be like a-okay. You can also like talk him through it the other way, but you know, he's at a 6. You need to
Yeah.
get up to a 10.
The funny thing is how I was initially expecting this to go, then we turned into a literal, like, we craft the down away. Because I was expecting this to be more like fireside chat-esque kind of thing, or forge side chat, I guess. Oh, with it.
Let's go. Oh. DC will go up.
Oh, by the way, there's been a kingdom event, not this cult. It was a cult activity +1.
Huh.
Let me go
There's
ahead
been a
and
disturbance, of course.
there has been a disturbance in the forest. It's called an urban outbreak.
Urban Outfitters?
Yeah, an urban
Huh?
outfitters. That's exactly what I said.
Yuki.
This is getting out of hand.
Now there's 2 of them.
Now they're being outfitted. They pose a greater threat.
You have 2 options. The settlement that you're currently in, the young Rakia decides to like possibly like she takes a bite out of one of the apples and decides to possibly go wandering that night, maybe walk to the farm and back. On the way back home from walking to the farm, she feels very uncomfortable in her chest and she screams out in the middle of the town square. Some people are still out and about at like about 10 o'clock. I will brighten the scene a bit, but like she screams, and this young Rakia explodes into a monster.
Son of a gun. I was literally just like, man, this Tristan's really putting in the work. Wait, this is a red flag, isn't it?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
It's the monster level will be equal to the party's level +2.
Oh my.
You can choose to resolve this with a kingdom skill check, or you can settle it by challenging it in encounter mode. Which do you want to do? You want to do combat, or do you want to do, you know?
So I'm hearing is diplomacy or throw hands.
If you want to do a kingdom turn where you a kingdom skill where you do a defense skill, you with the warden as the leader, or do you want to do? Do you want to like basically? Do you want to use your kobolds to deal with this, or do you want to deal with this yourselves? You want to throw hands as young
Y'all
Rakia
want to show off
explodes.
our new skills?
This would be a nice display of power for the people. It's like, we will protect you. Just ignore the creature that spawned in the middle of the kingdom. Just ignore that thought.
I also think we have better odds fighting it than using the kingdom checks, because those are very sketchy.
Pellet guns firing at him. Uh-oh.
Trying to show off our level up.
I'm moving the clock back a little bit because it was not clear like on the screen.
The only light source that would be on the map would be me with my what's it called, my Everbird stone.
And I'm moving everybody off the screen except for Sadis, Vecro, and
We're falling out of existence. Oh god.
Dex, Corey, and you get one person. Do you want to bring Jamandi in?
Does she want to fight a Hydra?
Oh, she'll fight whatever monsters. This is the reason she's in. She's in this chapter for you to help you fight monsters.
Yeah.
I assume you want to bring your biggest.
I gotta think.
This is like me asking on the character select screen. You want Spider-Man or Ultron?
What happens when your dwarven riz is too mighty?
Hell yeah.
You're always gonna pick Ultron unless you get someone stronger, like Thanos. Do you want a character select Thanos on like as a secret character that you've unlocked? Do you want Drizzt Do'Urden? You selected it. You unlocked him in I don't know if anybody ever played this game, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I love that game. It's an old game, hack and slash.
You're showing your age, DM.
Yeah, it is an old game.
Finally unlocked Shimandi as a playable character.
Yeah.
Oh, she's weaker now.
Yeah.
Son of a. Always has
goddamn
been.
happen. They're always so fucking weak when you actually get them. When they're a boss, they're absolutely busting ass.
Dude, no, I know that more than Pokemon knows that more than anyone else. Oh, sick! I've captured Groudon, the earthen entity that controls magma, and he gets beat by a Squirtle. Son of a.
Squirtle.
Like, damn, that water weakness. No, if you're larger, already larger. That's fine.
Now, do you want to do this combat tonight?
It'd probably be good to start off with next time.
Yeah, you want to start off with it next time? It gives me more time to select a really cool monster to fight you guys. I'm looking at an object hollow.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either, but we're about to find out.
What's a false Hydra? Oh, wrong.
Oh, yeah, oh,
BCA
God.
theory.
Hey. Don't even joke about that.
It's time
Wrong
to look it
BCA.
up. Time to look it up. Is that one of the options? Is that one of the options?
No. Why did you speak it into existence?
Why?
It's always fun.
Everyone knows this beast. It's
That
not
thing's a
one you want to
nightmare.
fight.
I recently saw a video of a person who's doing the D&D campaign, and they found a deaf little girl who obviously can't hear the song, and she starts spelling it out for what the creature is. Imagine being like the one
love it.
deaf person in your town.
That sounds like he found it.
It's not the right level range, so I can't just throw it at you guys.
Goodness.
It's best used if we just come upon it though, rather than just boom, it's there.
Haha! So much. That's a cool spell. Will I ever use it?
Did you guys get levels or EXP? You got 150 XP for smoothing over stuff with Jaethal, for getting her good ending. And then for other people, well, you dealt with the stuff with Lamashtu. You discovered the name of your deity. That's going to be another, I'm going to say 50 XP. So that's 200 XP to your next level.
We helped Harem with his whole. Well,
Oh,
Corey
yeah,
helped Harem
you're
with
right.
his whole
You're
endeavor.
right. So 225.
Yeah.
Forge therapy.
Yeah.
This is the Dwarven therapy. Alright, son, come to the forge. We're talking about this, and by talking, we're smithing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey's
Does
like,
my
I don't even have
expert
to have a
stalling for time
conversation.
get us any XP?
Your expert stalling for time gives you 1 extra XP if you'd like it. Otherwise, do you like uneven numbers?
Oh god.
226.
Oh god. I'll forgo the extra XP then.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody, thank you for watching today. I'm gonna go. Actually, we're doing our meme recap, so let's pull up the meme recap. Let me pull up the display capture and bring the meme recap over. Let us see.
Well, Satis, you ready for our religious war in the near future?
Who's excited for today's session? You died of cringe. Actually, did you know that I can do that real quick? Elden Ring, you died. All I have to do is change.
Silent cucked.
Yeah, silent cuck.
Truly a staple. Truly a staple for the kingdom. We'll have to make a shirt out of it.
But yeah, I can do that if I want to. Dex describing his luscious locks to me. I once had really good hair. DM, how you doing? Table chilling, having a bud.
What's up?
OpenAI explaining the pores why the smog from the data center is good, actually.
Smogging, if you will.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? How the intro music got me feeling. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the new season. A new season. Every couple of episodes, every several episodes, we'll switch over to a new.
Meow there.
Corey had a special guest I'm not allowed to mention. Murder, embezzlement. Bethany Mayfair.
That's supposed to be redactions.
Yeah, all redactions, yeah. Recap of the Goblin Duel. Oh, come on. I love this scene. I love this scene. You know the reason he did that was because he was he had a really bad case of like diarrhea that on set.
Yeah,
and he didn't want to
water.
have to fight. So he just decided, I have a gun. I would just shoot him. Beckro to the goblins wanting him dead and wanting him to lead them. You are fully capable of deciding your own destiny. Official
Like,
party doctrine. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Don't make me mog you. I actually don't. I don't have a good voice, but because I think of Anakin in that episode of Star Wars as just a fucking whiny bitch. So anytime I try and do his voice, it just comes out as "Don't make me mog you," because that's what I think of him.
You're getting episode 3 Anakin mixed up with episode 2 Anakin.
You're right.
As
You're
I
right.
say. Good legs cut off.
Jackson Fecker watching Satis on stage. Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid. Nat 20 religion strike. The hand of God be my witness. I am the voice from the outer world. I will lead you to paradise.
And then promptly.
Yeah, Satis bargaining with the strike. 2 copper pieces. Can I roll a disturbing knowledge checking it myself? Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Also earlier, there's a T in the name somewhere. Do you even have the slightest idea how that narrows it down?
And then when he finds out the name.
Yeah. Lisa Nogahib. Satis is gone. Right to jail, right away. I don't know what this is. Get out of the way. Live footage of the Goblin village being burned and razed to the ground by friggin' Lamashtu. Being attacked by all the exploding pellets of the statue. I had fun. I'm actually glad that you get to be involved way more in this episode. I love when your shenanigans with Satis get involved. Like, this is a different kind of hero. You play some interesting characters, Satis. Or, Fire. Go ahead and take it from me.
don't know half
Oh, it has been. Well, for some reason, didn't have the guns in that meme. Couldn't find one with those.
Yeah. Satis asking who wants a prophecy told to them when they awaken in the morning. Who the fuck start the conversation like that? I just sat down.
I just witnessed horrors beyond belief.
Giovanni, after Corey explains that dwarves fear no fire due to rock and stone. Really makes you think. Huh?
Really makes you think.
Rock and stone!
We don't build out of inferior materials. We build out of rock and stone. Christian learning Satis is real god, not Siren learning. So that was a fucking lie. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually exactly the scene. I'm so glad that you both
was so
That's
great.
exactly what I was thinking of. That was a fucking
Yeah.
lie.
My teachings go completely opposite of what you were saying right now. I'm
The
really
new kobolds
perplexed.
and the ugly arm situation, which Dex was pointing out.
He simply has a support arm for his arm.
Footage of the kobolds climbing the Hydra. Yeah, the kobolds. There's nothing that 100 kobolds can't defeat. 1,000 kobolds, you might as well kill a dragon. Kobolds, when they realize
then
they can
swarming the
actually work
elders.
together.
Apes together strong.
Yeah, aim together strong.
Come on, kobolds. You should know
Corey
past
is
tactics
glaring at
by
Jason
now.
sneaking outside. You know your place, trash. Bad for my future wife. We. May not be the future
May
without
not be
things are
the
going
future wife.
not wrong. Small
Sliding
detail. Your
fist.
friend will He like looking at the curse. Oh, look at the fine print of this curse. Oh, your friend will die if you mess this up. I'm sorry, what?
You perish.
He'll perish. He'll die. He'll fucking explode. His soul will be his soul will be blended by Pharasma forever. He'll never return to the mortal coil. Immunerated, completely gone, dead, if you will. This man is an ex-person. That's my favorite Monty Python bit. This parrot is an ex-parrot.
His subscription to life has been revoked permanently.
Yeah. Hera being soul blended by Pharasma if we fail. Fekro.
Doesn't blend.
Yeah.
My entrance.
Yeah.
So
How you doing, Jade? Yeah, so you're brooding. Yeah, that's Jaethel right now. She's like, I don't know why you're here.
He's like, why do you torment me?
Demon entrance into the tavern. With, of course, Fekro leaving behind the door. May thy night.
He's like, hey, goodbye.
May I die, chip and shatter.
Yeah. I love it. On my way to steal your girl. Yeah. I love it. Let's fucking go. Hoodie.
Sorry, Dex. There's some competition here now.
You're an idiot. I'm your idiot forever. I love these adult Anya memes. They're so cute. Like, they're so cute. Especially how stupid Anya is. Absolutely cannot study forehead. Dex getting best ending for Jaethel.
Quote unquote best
Let's
ending.
go. You have no idea what all that involves. Another.
Exactly.
Excuse me, he asked for no pickles. Yeah, that's Jaethel. Jaethel being a bitch butt for Deck. Oh, this is
And then us
such
getting out Overlord.
This is such a good game. Honestly, such a good game. You guys should play it. Jeremy the Proletariat. I will not be silenced. That's like also a good show. New Girl.
Wait, we still haven't dealt with that one guy.
Yeah, you need to get your book. You need to get your book back. Because if you get your book back, something special happens.
I'm sure he won't have an accident while he's in prison.
No, I was talking about the guy in prison.
Yeah. You still got Gregory. Gregory's in prison, and you're like, we can
you
delay
bring
that.
up a good point, DM. Silence stole his spell book all that time
Owen
ago.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
Jeremy did.
Well,
that was a different book.
Corey and Hera
Completely
chatting by the
different
forge. Is this a scene from The Chosen? from the Jesus show? That's so cool.
It was the closest thing I could find to see who's the chosen. I was like, this is some good subtext, actually, given it's a religious talk.
Yeah. Okay, panic a little bit more. To the energy your way. Everybody panic. There's a monster in the building. And now you're gonna be attacked by whatever the hell an Adrivalo is. Goodbye. Goodbye, session. Apes together. Strong.
Why don't you just snap the sticks by accident? More apes, even stronger.
Yeah. Because those sticks look like he could snap those sticks. I know the point. I know the point he's making, but yeah.
Should've got more sticks.
Big bundle of sticks, also called fag. It's gay to work together. There you go, guys. Everybody have a wonderful episode. I'm gonna end it on the fact that I said fag to the stream. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.
Good night. Bye.
And this is how we're